What's up, YouTube? We're going to be going live here in a second. We got TikTok streaming over here. We're going to be looking at the screens. Duh. We're going to be looking at charts. None of this is financial advice. I'm just sharing my opinions and observations with you today. But there's some really interesting things going on. It seems like it's about to get pretty bullish to me. Let's make this a little bigger. And we'll go live on. All right. Hello. Some bullish stuff going on for crypto today. We'll dive into all that stuff in a little bit. I'm just going to wait for some people to roll in on TikTok here and over here on YouTube. We're streaming live on YouTube and TikTok right now. Feel free to drop some crypto questions in the chat. In the meanwhile, but we're going to dive into the charts here in a little bit. And there's some pretty bullish stuff to be looking at. Do you think it's bullish? Well, share your opinion in a minute. We're going to dive into the charts. What's up? Let's have some likes flying in. We got 0 likes right now. If you guys could tap the screen, throw some likes in, that'd be great. You over on YouTube, that'd be awesome too. Hello, everybody. Hello. What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. Hello. Yeah, we have. If you guys could tap the screen, throw some likes in, that'd be awesome. XRDTA. We're gonna dive into some charts here in a minute. I'm kind of assuming you mean XRP. We are going to dive into some of that. I'm actually in a long position right now with XRP. Hello. By the way, if you're watching and it's got a little thing there, tap the screen to actually join the live stream. XRD. No, you do mean XRD. I don't know what XRD is, frankly. But XRP, I definitely know what that is. And I'm in a long trade for it right now. We're going to dive into the charts in a minute. We're streaming live on TikTok and YouTube. What's up, YouTube? We'll do some TA. We can do some TA on this XRD thing. I'll take a look at it for sure. We'll pull up the charts and pull up the different indicators and see what we think about it. It's not going to be the first thing I look at, but maybe the third thing. Because we're going to look at Ethereum, XRP, maybe Bitcoin actually first. What's up, Big Sauce? Hey, if y'all watch, you could tap some likes in here. We're only at 18 likes. That is weak sauce. Come on, guys, you're better than that. Tap some likes on the screen there. I really appreciate it. Boom. EOS. Whew. I'll reluctantly look at EOS. It's not the first thing because we're going to dive into some other things that I found first, namely on Ethereum and XRP, because I did enter some long trades on Ethereum and XRP. By the way, any of you watching, if you don't know what I'm talking about with longs and shorts and trading and stuff, the link in my bio or link in the description on YouTube, there's a link in there and you can take a free masterclass that I made for crypto trading. Come on, guys, we're only at 19 likes. Let's tap that screen some. Come on, just send me in a bunch. Make a guy feel good. Send me in a crap load of likes. I have Telegram, but I don't do any content on Telegram. I'm on Telegram because I have to follow certain like crypto projects like NFT and gaming projects and stuff, mostly gaming, but NFT gaming. So yeah, but on Telegram I do no content on there. I do content. TikTok, YouTube are the main ones, and then I post stuff also on Instagram and Twitter and Pinterest and LinkedIn. Because LinkedIn, believe it or not, is quite a social media platform. That's what it's changed into. All right, give me some ones in the chat if you guys are ready to appreciate the likes that flew in. Now we're almost to 300. Y'all are awesome. Give me some ones in the chat if you want to dive into the charts, because I did see some stuff here that influenced me to get in some long positions on Ethereum and XRP. Big Sauce has got a 1 in there. Anyone else got a 1? Throw some other ones in the chat. Yeah, there we go. Goat Ball, thank you. There we go. All right, we got some ones flying in. Let's dive into the charts here. All right. So what I got up first is Ethereum. Let's make this sucker big. So here's some of the stuff that I noticed. Right, this indicator down here, it's called Lever Atlas. It's my own indicator. I had it made for myself, but you can go get a free trial of it. Actually, the link is in. Follow the link in the bio, as well as a free crypto trading masterclass. But here's what I saw. Let's zoom in some. Let's zoom in. We're on the 1 hour time frame, so each candle represents 1 hour of price action. So I did get in along all the way back down here. That was really, really juicy. I made a lot of Ethereum, and I got out. My final entry was around 45.90, because that's when I realized this is going to go down because of these bearish divergences right here. But now we're starting to print some bullish divergences on the 1 hour time frame, but the lower time frames too. I see some 2s flying. You guys don't want to look at charts? You're crazy. This tells us which way the price is going to go. So we see this green dot down here, right? It indicates this bottom. But now this low right here, this bottom, this low, is lower than this. So price is coming down, but as you can see here, momentum is going up. That is a bullish divergence, and I feel very excited. Not to mention, if we go all the way back over here, because I drew some Fibonacci lines. Let me move the screen over, if it will cooperate. There we go. We're moving. Look at that. Look at where the price is right now. This red dotted line. Look at this red line here. So this is acting as a pretty good support, this Fibonacci line here. And so all that coupled together made me want to get in an Ethereum long, for sure. Because it really looks like price is going to be going up. Let me keep moving this sucker over. Sorry, I don't know why the hell. But you guys see what I'm talking about here with the price coming down, momentum going up? That's a bullish divergence. And couple that with Fibonacci lines, whoo, buddy. So I'm in a long right now. Let's see if I can, let me shrink that. I got in at, what did I get in at? Let's take a look quick. I got in at 44.68, and right now we're at 44.88. So it's not massive profit, but there's profit right there, right? So I made a little bit of Ethereum. But I'm not trying to get out right away. I think that we're going to go up much higher. I'm got to be a little patient with this stuff. That's the way it goes. And here's XRP. I got in at 97.20. Here we are. We're at, I don't know what price we're at here for XRP, but I am up. I can see that. I'm up about 5%, a little bit more than Ethereum. So I took longs on both those. Let's dive into the XRP chart. Let's go XRP, USD. What you know about me? Let's go to the Bitstamp. We'll make this sucker big, and we'll look at this chart, and then we'll dive into some other requests we had over here. I know I had Big Sauce bring up XRD. I'm not sure what XRD is, but I'll look into it. Now we do have price coming down, but we do have price also coming up, indicated by these higher lows. And momentum is going up, but to me it seems pretty damn disproportionate. Again, we're on the 1 hour time frame, but if we go to the lower time frames, which we will do in a second, you'll see more clear bullish divergences. But momentum is clearly going up, but price is barely going up. So that tells me that momentum is really starting to push this thing. Not to mention, it looks to me like Ethereum is about to go up. So if Ethereum is about to go up, good chance a lot of things are about to go up. Let's pull this into the 30-minute time frame. I think that's more prevalent in terms of bullish divergences. You know, if you guys aren't familiar with crypto trading, it is by far the most powerful way to accumulate crypto, because that is the name of the game. Accumulate, because that's what smart money does. That's what whales do. That's their only goal, is to accumulate. And it's not just simply by going and buying on Coinbase. It's not like buying and buying dips. I mean, they do that. They do sell high and buy low. But that is by far not the main thing that they do. And so I'm just trying to do what they do. And one of the major things they do is crypto trading, because what that allows you to do, it allows you to accumulate your crypto bags without spending a penny. I got a free masterclass, link in bio. Go check it out. Teaches all about crypto trading. Anyways, so see this green dot down here? It indicates this bottom, right? And momentum is really starting to shift up. Granted, we're not having those lower prices, lower lows going on to give us that clear one. But I just really like this. It just looks, the discrepancy here, not to mention we're printing right here what looks to be what is called a trigger wave. I don't know if that's what it's called, but that's what I call it and several other people call it. So we'll go with that. You can't really see it through this red because that's showing money flowing out, but money's starting to flow back in. You can see it kind of rounding out, coming back up to the green. So all of this stuff coupled together just looks pretty bullish to me. Let's go to Bitcoin real quick and then we'll start taking some requests. Whoops, let me do this. Then we'll start taking some requests and dive in a little deeper. How's that sound? Throw some likes in here. We're only at 391 likes. Let's try to get that to 1,000. Come on, y'all can do it. You can do it. See, now we got this going on here with the old Bitcoin. Right here, we're on the 30-minute. So Lever Atlas down here drew a nice little line for us, showing that we got a divergence going on. The momentum is swinging back up, and then we have this other one up here too. So price, especially in this case, I mean, price is technically not lower than this, but if we look at the closes, we're getting better. Price is pretty sideways, but momentum is going up, and I just feel pretty bullish about this. It's not the most bullish thing I've ever seen, but it's pretty damn bullish enough that I haven't entered a Bitcoin one yet. Why? Because I forgot to. I was already in the Ethereum and the XRP. Look at this, the 1 hour. I mean, look at this divergence here. Momentum is clearly going up. Price action's going sideways. This is pretty bullish to me, so I like it. I really do. So now let's dive into big sus. Who is it that said XRD? Someone else said XRD. We'll look at EOS after that. XRD, because frankly, I don't know what the hell XRD is. And whoever put it in there, I forget who said it. Anyways, said it was a top 50 market cap. I don't know how it. What's the name of XRD? Like, what's the name instead of the ticker? eGold. eGold's a good one we'll look at. I have a good amount of Elron actually. So let's see what we got going on here. So we don't have anything clear in terms of a bullish divergence. We had a bottom here. We had a bottom by this green dot, but then it went all the way up to this. That's quite a bit of momentum shift for this gain here. I think it's going to come back down here for a little bit. I definitely wouldn't get in any kind of trade right now because it's just too unclear to me. Let's go to EOS. Let's see here. What do we got? I wouldn't say there's a clear, because the hour time frame, right? I do most of my trading off the hour time frame, and that's kind of my rule. Like, I need to see it on the hour time frame before I get in. And if I miss out, I miss out. Oh well. There's always another trade coming up. There's tons of trades to be had all the time. You got to let them come to you. You got to be picky. So this kind of did the same thing as XRD, printed this bottom down here, and we're going up, but I think we're going to print a top here, and I think it's going to come back down maybe around. I think it's kind of trading sideways is what I'm getting at. So I wouldn't enter a trade on that either right now. Let's check out eGold. Good old Elron. I think Elron is a good one to be in. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this. This one's interesting. This has been coming down. It's clearly, I don't have any Fibonacci lines drawn on it or anything, but look, we clearly have some divergences happening, and now it's finally swinging up. Oh goodness, oh mio mio. This might be a good time to get in a long on Elron, because we see clearly, right? Price is coming down, momentum is going up. So it looks to me like price is about to change direction and go up. And plus with the other Ethereum and XRP and Bitcoin that I'm seeing that look pretty bullish, it makes sense that this would go up. And Elron is just always looking for a reason to go up, because Elron is one I'm really bullish on, just because it is a smart contract platform that does some really cool stuff. And it's been going up a lot in the past month or so, because most people didn't realize, hey, this is a smart contract platform. Because for me, it's about, most altcoins I buy are smart contract platforms, gaming coins, and then I do DeFi and crypto trading. Like, those are the things that I do because they seem to have the best return. Let's look up another one. But Elron looks pretty damn bullish to me. I'm not, if I had Elron, now I use Bybit. I use Bybit to trade, BYBIT. There's a link for that in my bio too, or in the description, depending on where you're seeing this at. But there's a, what is there? If you want to get interest, if you want to start trading, I think I have a link there that gives you like a 3.5% deposit bonus. So check that out too. But I would recommend taking my masterclass. It's free. Taking that first if you're newer to trading. because that'll give you a lot of the groundwork. And you'll be able to get Lever Atlas down here too, this indicator. But this looks pretty bullish to me. This looks pretty bullish. Let's see, what else do we got here? Loop ring. Do we have loop ring on here? Let's take a look. Let's see. Oh, loop ring's on Coinbase. I think I knew that. Let me drink some coffee quick. This is looking like it might be a good opportunity for a long too. Check this out. Look at this. You see this red line right here? That's where the price is currently, but it just happens to be a wonderful representation of support. Look at this. Look at this wick come down. Boom, hits it, stops it. Boom, stops, hits it. Boom, stops, hits it. Boom, riding that line. This seems to be a very strong level of support, and check this out. We have momentum swinging up. So this is looking pretty good. I mean, we had that over here, and it did go up. You never know how much it's going to go up or down, right? Here we had, price coming down up here, and then we had momentum swinging up. So what's interesting about that is it did go up. It went from about 274 to about 296. That's a pretty good gain. You got to take your profit out along the way. You can't expect it to just pump, 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 or dump, dump, dump. You got to take your profits along the way and get your, take the masterclass. I teach you how to do that. But down here, it kind of looks like the same thing. I don't see price really going lower. Momentum's clearly going up. So this might be a good time to take a long on loop ring. And a long, I don't mean going and buying it on Coinbase. I mean trading it, right? Trading is actually free. You just use in this case, loop ring you already have, and you trade it. You place a long position, right? Let me show you real quick what I mean, in case you don't know, because I know there's newer people in here. I get asked about trading all the time, because again, it's like the main thing I talk about. So this is a long. This means that, hey, I'm going to get free Ethereum when the price goes up. And here's a short, means I'm going to get free Ethereum when the price goes down. That's exactly what it means, okay? And right now I'm in a long position. I got in at 44.68 for Ethereum. Right now it's 44.92. I haven't taken any profits. I expect it to go higher. That's just not that much of a move. I'd like to see at least a few percent before I start taking out profit. I don't have to close this whole position. And I can just take out little bits whenever I want. I close the whole thing, I close a little bit, whatever. And here's XRP. I just deposit. I have several accounts. This is the one I use for my training, my trading training. So I just deposited XRP in this account last night. So I don't have a whole lot of XRP in here, but I did a little position, very little position. But XRP again is less than $1. So these moves and where I think XRP is gonna go, pretty special. But anyways. So that's what I mean by that. What other coins we want to look at here? You want to look at Luna? I do like Luna. I have a good amount of Luna. Luna. USD. Let's see here. Ooh. See now, Luna looks like one I might rather be short on. I mean, look at Lever Atlas does this nice thing where it draws these red lines for us, showing us when divergences are happening. And this one really looks. I mean, look, right? We had this red dot, went down some. We had this line happen here, went down some. We had another one go up, and this line went. Well, now it's been going sideways, and now, but momentum is clearly just going down more so than any of these back here. And to me, price action looks like it's kind of flatlined. This might be a good, I'd be looking for maybe a short. If I could get in a short around 65 right here, I think I'd be pretty happy with that. Because that looks like a ceiling to me. I'd have to draw some Fibonacci lines to know, but I'm not going to do all that right here. So for me, Luna looks like it may be taking a dip, which is interesting because I think Ethereum, etc., is going to go up. So this is an interesting one, but you never know. Each coin really is independent of one another, but this is clearly a bearish divergence, right? Price is going up, momentum is going down, and now we got 4 points here on the 1 hour time frame. This looks like a pretty strong bearish divergence to me, and I think we're going to drop down. Where we're going to drop down, I don't know, probably at least to here, maybe down to here, maybe all the way down to here. But I think it comes down to probably at least under 60, probably like 59, 58, something like that. Could go lower. I don't know. Luna, I'm pretty bullish on. Again, it's one that the market cap's just small enough that's why this thing's been pumping. Even though Bitcoin and Ethereum are down, this thing's been pumping. Look at this. Where is this? November 26th, it was at 38 bucks. And even though Bitcoin and Ethereum, etc., were down, Luna pumped all the way to 65. So it's due for a correction. It really is. It may come all the way back down to here. I don't know. Probably depends on what the rest of everything does, but it definitely looks like a pretty strong bearish divergence right now. You want to look at Crow. Now again, it had such a huge pump. I wouldn't say anything's definitive. Again, we're on the 1 hour time frame. That's when I really like to look at things. Price action has been pretty much in this range here, between like, 81 cents and what's down here, maybe 67 cents. So trading in that zone, and then you see it's getting tighter. But this dotted red line here just so happens to be acting as a pretty good rough area of support, right? Because right here we have this area bouncing off of it, we have this area bouncing off of it, we have this area bouncing off of it, we have this area bouncing off. So odds are this one's going to bounce off of it too, but I would still wait for a divergence to print. Like here was a divergence, right? Price was going not down, but pretty much sideways, and then momentum but took such a big jump, right? See this green dot all the way down here and this one up here? That's a divergence still, even though price wasn't coming down. Like this is lower than this. To me, that's still a divergence. And what did it do? It went up. It didn't go up a ton, but it went up a good amount that if you were in a long, you'd be happy to see it. And then what do we have up here? We had a little bearish divergence. You see that? Red dot up here, red dot down here. Price going up, momentum going down. This is how I know when to get out of my trades too, right? If I got in a long position here and I saw this thing print, I'd be like, all right, time to get out because it looks like it's going to go down. And then it did. And then I would switch into a short and get it down here. So I would make freecrypto.com, coin, on a long on the way up, and then I would get it on the way down too. That's trading. Dot's a good one. Let's take a look at Dot. By the way, we're at 563 likes. Tap the shit out of that screen. Let's get this thing over 1,000 likes. Okay, get this thing over 1,000 likes. Hop on there, start doing it, and then I want to see some likes flying in, and then we'll take a look at Dot here. Bring them in, buddy. Bring them in. Bring them in. We're almost there. 700. Pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it. 800. Oh, they're flying in. We got to get over 1,000. Over 1,000. Over 1,000. Over 1,000. Boom. There we are, over 1,000. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So take a look at this. Where are we with Dot? Ooh, Dot's interesting. Because look at this sucker flying in. This green dot is way down here in the oversold zone. This white dotted line right here is the line that I have for oversold. This one up here is for overbought, right? So it tells me it's out of value. So it seems undervalued below that line. So with this green dot all the way down here, we'll call this an anchor wave. And then up here, now it hasn't printed a dot yet. But it looks to me, unless this thing really dumps, looks like we're going to get a green dot up here. And even though price went up, right, because this is a higher low right here than this one, even though that happened, this momentum difference is just so different, such a gap that it looks bullish to me. But again, I typically wait for something like this, right, where price clearly came down and momentum is clearly coming up. And we had this deep anchor wave down here in this way oversold zone. And what happened? We get in here, we have a little patience, and then this dot prints the lowest yet, right? Here's that bottom, here's a lower bottom, here's a lower bottom, we'll call them lows. Here's a low, here's a lower low, here's a lower low. And yet green dot, green dot, green dot, momentum going up, and this is our trigger wave. And what happens? Wha-boom! Up here, take a long, free Ethereum. Isn't that just great? But right now, Dot, it's looking like it's something that I would be watching for. I would pay attention to this chart in the next maybe 1 to 3 hours and see if a dot prints here. If it prints a green dot, I think it would be a good spot to take a long. Let's see here. What else do we got? Litecoin, I will not look at Litecoin, because I really don't think anybody should be into Litecoin. Nobody should be into Litecoin. It does not have a future, in my opinion. I don't even want to look at it. It bores me so much. What else do we got here? Rose. So let's see if we can find Rose. That's one I'm more interested in. Let's see here. Let's go to Bitfinex. I want to show you how accurate, I want you to notice how accurate this indicator down here, this lever atlas indicator is, right? Here, how it works, it spots out divergences and really helps us know which way momentum is going. Look at this. Here's this low. Here's a lower low. Here's a lower low. Look at this. This green dot's all the way down here with the highest low. This green dot is closer is a higher green dot with a yet lower low, and we have another lower low with yet another green dot. And what happens? Strong bullish divergence goes on a rocket. Look at that's so accurate. And look at this one back here. This is a bullish divergence. Look at this red dot all the way up here, correlating to this high. So what happens? Price goes up, right? Because this spot correlates to this. And what happens? Price going up, momentum going down, bullish bearish divergence, boom, going down. And if you really hold on, it goes all the way down to here. So I just want you to realize you really need some kind of indicator to let you know when price is going to change direction, because with trading, it's imperative to know when price is going to change direction, right? I don't think I have to explain that too much, because if you know if price is going down and it's about to go back up, that's important to know. If price is going up and it's about to go down, that's important to know, right? Throw some likes in here if that makes sense to you. So check this out. It looks to me like we're printing a bullish divergence on Rose. Tell me the name of Rose, what the actual name of the crypto is for Rose again, because it's not Rose. Rose is just their ticker. Let's put in there real quick. What is Rose? What's the name of it? You know, like, I want to see that real quick before I dive into this chart. Oh. Oasis Network. Thank you. Yes, Oasis. Yes, that's right. Thank you. So here we got this green dot down here, okay? Right, we got this green dot down here. We could technically be going off of this one still, which would be fine, because look at where it is. Especially with the close is right here and the wick is down here. That's very interesting. So technically we could be going off of this green dot all the way back here still. But momentum to me still looks like clearly it swung down a bit here because that got kind of deep. But it didn't really go any lower than this, right? So we had price stay sideways, but momentum went down. But then it swung back up, and then it's down. But we see that overall it's still going up, right? Because this green dot is still higher than this. To me, it's looking like it's going to trade sideways and probably swing up, which again makes sense with everything else we've been seeing, because, you know, if Ethereum and Bitcoin and XRP are going to go up, most things are going to go up. And again, everything as we go through, that's why it's important to go through many different charts, because it lets you know if you see all these different cryptos that look bullish, then odds are the entire market's about to go bullish. If you see a whole bunch of charts showing it's bearish, then obviously most of the market's about to go bearish, about to go down in price. How far and how long, you never know, but you don't need to be very profitable in doing this stuff. Again, if you're new to crypto trading, or you've been thinking about getting into crypto trading, check out the link in my bio or description, wherever you're watching this from. There's a free masterclass. Go take it. I usually charge $300 for it, but it's free right now. Happy holidays. And there's a link there's also resources for Lever Atlas, this indicator down here, as well as Bybit, the trading platform that I use to trade, with a deposit bonus on there even, that you can really get some craziness. Anyways, what do we got? What do we got? Another one to look at. Who's Sand? Yeah, let's take a look at Sand, because I think I own quite a bit of Sand. I bought Sand well under $1, and I've sold very little of it. I'm already in guaranteed profit for the amount that I sold, because it just went up so much. You know, I didn't have to sell. I sold 15% of my Sand, and now I'm just, no matter what, in the green, whether even if it goes to zero, which it's not gonna. All right, what do we got here? We got Sand. Looks like it's about to get bullish. Check this out. This is interesting. Look at this. See, again, Lever Atlas does a good job of drawing these green lines for us. It doesn't always do it, but they're still nice to see. So I'm gonna go off of these dots down here for these bottoms, because they're pretty oversold. We're in the minus 70s. So we've got this green dot right here. We've got this green dot. We'll go with that. Price is coming down. Momentum's going sideways, if not up a little bit. Since Lever Atlas drew a green line, it looks to me like we must be going up a little bit. And of course, we have this green dot showing us that clearly momentum's going up. And now we went above the zero line. That's interesting. So I think we're heading towards, plus you can see here that there's a really strong support zone, probably here around, well, I'd say probably around $6, maybe even a little higher, maybe even $6.10, a pretty strong support zone it looks like. And it's been holding pretty well from what I can see. So to me, this might be a decent time to get in along again, because most of the market seems to be going up in Sand, since it's metaverse and one of the bigger ones. It's just people are just looking for any reason at all to buy Sand. So this is something that I would trade. You can't trade every coin. You can't trade every coin because no platform allows trading of every single coin out there. Bitcoin, Ethereum are the main ones I trade, and I'm getting more into XRP, right? And you can trade DOT on most of them, but again, Bybit is the one that I use because I just find it to be the best. And there's a link for that in the description too. What else do we want to look at? H-bar? Sure, let's take a look. H-bar, I'm sorry if some of your messages are coming in and I'm not seeing them because they're just flying in, and I'm looking at my screen here a lot so that I can analyze it for you. So if I'm not responding to you, it's not because I'm being a dick. I just am not seeing it because I'm looking at this screen to analyze it for you guys. Let's see here. This is looking bullish to me too. Surprise, surprise. Hedera. So I'd be going off this green dot down here, but I may not. I may use this one because this hit the line here. Again, I'm picky. I suggest you be really picky about your trades too. Don't be afraid of missing out on some trades. Don't ever be afraid of that because there's always more right around the corner, okay? But here, this momentum's really starting to swing up. I think I would be waiting for the next green dot to print before I made a decision. Because we're starting to go above the zero line here. Thank you for the likes flying in. We're starting to go above the line here. But price hasn't gone up very much. So I would probably wait on this to see when the next green dot happens. Because green dots go along with bottoms, okay? With lows. See, like this low goes right here. This red dot goes to this high. So Hedera is not one that I'd be sure about right now. Matic, let's check out Matic. Let's see here. Ooh, Matic's been pumping. I have a good amount of Matic too. I was kind of upset because Matic got all the way down. I got into Matic at about $1.40 a while ago, and it pumped up pretty good. And then I let it come all the way down here without selling any, and I'm like, ah, shit. And so thankfully, it's been pumping the last few days, making me feel a lot better about it. I knew it would pump. I just felt like I should have taken some profits. Guys, none of this is financial advice, of course, but in my opinion, you got to take profits. You can't be afraid of missing out on more gains. You have to take some profits because it feels much better to miss out on some gains than to take losses. I'll tell you that much. I think you've probably had that experience. So what do we got here? Really, Matic is looking kind of bearish. And that makes sense, right? Because it's been pumping. It's been pumping. The entry point, yeah, this is probably, I would have probably got in here or here and got on a short. Right now, I don't know. I would want to see, ideally what I would want to see is I would want to see this come up here, make a new higher high with a lower red dot. If I saw that, yeah, buddy, would I get in a short for Matic. But if Ethereum and Bitcoin and XRP are looking bullish, I'm always more hesitant to take a short on basically anything. And Matic would certainly be in that category because Matic is a large cap coin. It's looking bearish, but I would be hesitant. I wouldn't be urgent to get on a short here. I would want to see where the next red dot prints, where the next red dot prints. Because if the price comes up here and we have a lower red dot down here, so that means price going up, momentum going down, especially if it was a really low red dot when price got higher, that would be a strong indicator to me of a trigger wave. Here's a trigger. Well, this is a trigger wave too, but I'd say this is more of a trigger wave. Although both of them are good, obviously, because we're down here. Classic example. Price coming down, momentum going up. Bullish divergence, oh buddy, all the way up. So, and then we hit this here, right? And it came down. So this looked like another, I wouldn't necessarily call this a trigger wave, I guess, because it's so much higher. So it could, I probably wouldn't have got in here, but back here I would have got in. Right here looked like a decent place for a short. And you probably would have made maybe a little bit of profit there. Can't win them all. But what happens? We go up here. We got another divergence, and it's come down. Now it's going back up again. I think that it's been building up enough that it's wanting to give a little correction here. So that's why I would wait to see where the next red dot prints and where the next high prints. What else we got to look at here? Ava. What is Ava? Let's take a look at it. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Price has certainly been coming down here. But momentum does seem to be shifting back up. Look at this, right? Price is coming down. Momentum is starting to shift up, and it really breached the line here. It looks to me like we're getting into a position to take a long, but what I would wait for, I would wait for the red dot up here, and I'd wait for it to come back down. I would wait for the next green dot. If the green dot were, say, maybe down here somewhere or lower, and depending on the depth of the green dot, like if the green dot prints like here, like way up here, that looks like a trigger wave to me, and I would think we would go up as long as price comes down to probably at least here. But if it comes down even lower, right, if it comes lower, makes a new lower low, and the green dot is like somewhere up here, I would enter that long immediately. Because we're on the 1 hour time frame, that would be very bullish to me. SHIB, let's take a look at SHIB. Let me get some coffee while this loads. Be sure to throw some likes in. Let's see some likes flying in. We're at 3,300. Let's see if we can get over 4,000. Tap some likes, boy. And again, if this crypto trading interests you, I have a free masterclass link in bio or description if you're watching on YouTube, because we are streaming live on both. We already looked at Loop Ring. Solana, we'll try to get to that next. What are we on? SHIB. SHIB is looking a little bullish. SHIB is looking a little bullish, right? Because we got this green dot all the way down here indicating this low. If we were to make a lower low and have a green dot that was at least probably here, I would be in for a long on SHIB. But SHIB is not something that I buy. I've bought SHIB. I bought a lot of SHIB. But I sold it all, guess when? At its all-time high. That's when I sold it, and I don't plan on buying any more SHIB because they don't do anything. It really is just, I'm sure they have Shiba Swap. But I just, in terms of their future, I just don't know about it. What was I said that we'd look at? Solana. Someone asked about Solana. I think that's a good one to look at. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Well, Solana is actually looking a little bearish to me. Here's why. Right, we have this price. We have price going up. But we have momentum going down. Now, it hasn't printed a red dot here, which would indicate a top, a new high. But this red dot is the one we'd be going off of because it's the highest one. And it looks to me like it's likely that we print a lower red dot, even though price came up. It's starting to look like a bit of a rounded top to me, and I think price might come down on Solana, which makes sense because Solana's had a nice little pump here, even though Ethereum and Bitcoin have been going down. Okay, so yeah, that was a really nice pump actually. And look at this one. Look, price going down, momentum going up, and actually we go all the way back to here. Price going down, momentum going up, right? Getting that as a long, and woo, off to the races, baby. So that's why it's so important to have an indicator like this. This is Lever Atlas. It's my own. I made it for myself, but you can go get a free trial to it. Link in description. But definitely take my masterclass first. It's free if you're new to trading. And of course, Bybit is what I use for trading. It's my favorite one. And there's a link somewhere on my website for a deposit bonus. I think it's like a 3.5% deposit bonus. First deposit bonus, your initial. Only that one. So put it in there because you can always take it out. And it's just free money. What else should we look at? XTZ. Sure, let's look at some Tezos. I like them. I have a good amount of that. Right? XTZ's Tezos, isn't it? Anyways, let's look. Where are we at? Oh, we had a nice look at this. Look at this nice bullish divergence, right? Perfect. Price coming down, momentum going up, waboom. So where are we at right now? Looks to me like we're getting ready to go back up because right here we had a nice bearish divergence. Not your classical bearish divergence, but again, actually, if you go off the closes, because this close is higher than this one. So price did come up even though the wick didn't go higher, but momentum is just so lopsidedly lower and going down that boom, there we go down. But now, again, we've printed pretty low. We're in the oversold zone. And we've printed this dot, and it looks like we're about to print another green dot here. So momentum going up, price going sideways. This is one I would consider getting in for a long, especially since the rest of the market looks primed to go up. SHIB just got a VP of technology from Activision. Call of Duty, yeah, gaming company. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is SHIB, they have to create something to stay relevant and to keep people in their system because they have community, right? They have community currently, but that's not going to last. You're not just going to have community around a coin. You need to actually have something that that's done. Goat Boss says, great job. Thank you. Thank you. What else do we want to look at? Or else we'll just start diving into some Q&A, baby. Ava, yeah, we just looked at Ava. I already forgot what we indicated there. Gala. Yeah, let's look at Gala. I'll tell you what, overall, I don't even care what the chart says. I'm very bullish on Gala. Very, very bullish on Gala. But let's look at the chart, see if it's a good time to buy or take a long or to sell or take a short. Let's see here. So okay, so here's what's going on, right? We have this green dot all the way down here in the oversold zone, correlating to this low, this bottom. And price has been coming down, and it looks to me overall momentum is really going up. And it looks like the red of the money curve is maybe bottoming out, maybe ready to go back up. But again, Gala had such a big ass pump that it really did have to come down, and I don't know if it's come down enough yet. Here it is at its high at 83 cents, and right now it's at 58. Okay, I would say that's a good enough correction, actually. And again, look at this indicator. Look at how money this is, right? Price going up, momentum going down. What happens right here at this dot? Get in a short and boom, boom, boom. You just make some good profit. When the price goes down, that's how powerful trading is. It doesn't cost you a penny. You just use the crypto you already have to trade with it, which is not buying low and selling high. But right now, Gala looks like, to me, because I'm just bullish overall on Gala, like as a company, they have so many games, they're creating gaming ecosystems with so many different games. I am so goddamn bullish on Gala. So this looks like a good buying opportunity. As a matter of fact, when we get off this live stream, I'll probably just go buy some Gala because I don't, on none of the trading platforms can you trade Gala currently. So I'll just have to go buy it because it looks like a good price and it looks like it's getting bullish. What else do we want to look at? Quant. Quant's been pissing me off. I'm down on Quant. I'm down. I think it's got a good future, but damn it, I'm down on it. Just damn thing just won't go up. So that means it's probably going to go up. If you really look close here, look at this. See how these waves kind of have a flow, right? See, we're deep down here, and then we're starting to get higher and higher, and these waves are closer to the surface, and they come down. So it looks to me like we are getting primed to maybe go back up again, of course, with the rest of the market. But Quant is something I'm just staying the F away from because it's pissed me off. It just won't seem to go up. So I'm staying away for now, although maybe I should buy some because I can't be the only one noticing it. It probably actually seems like a pretty good value right now. But I may enter along here, maybe. Although there's no trading platforms that offer Quant USD as an inverse perpetual trading pair, which means you actually get the crypto coin as your profit. VeChain. Let's take a look. Love VeChain. VeChain's got a very, very bright future. I think it's pretty much locked up for the shipping and logistics category of blockchain. We got about 58 people in here. Thank you all for being in here. Let's take a look at VeChain. Again, I want to show you how these, because the number, if I can teach people one thing, it's crypto trading, which is not buying low and selling high. It's trading, which is where you actually get crypto for free when the price goes up on a long and for free on a short when the price goes down. And it doesn't cost you a penny. You just use the crypto you already have. Take my masterclass, link in bio. It's free. So look at this. Look at this. Price going down. Momentum going up. What happens? Bullish divergence is what that is. Waboom. There we go. What's going on here? Price going up. Momentum going down. What happens? Waboom. Goes down. And you just wait for these nice setups to come to you. And right now, it's still looking bullish to me because look, price is going sideways, momentum's going up, but it looks like it might trade sideways for a bit. I probably wouldn't place a trade here, but if I had to guess, I think it's going to go up. This because VeChain's something I've had for years. I know its price action very well, and this just seems like a good value to me, right? And under 12 cents for VeChain is a very good value. So in other words, just buying it seems like a good value to me in addition to it looking bullish and the rest of the market looking bullish. What else should we look at? You keep asking about BAL. What is BAL? See if it's in here. It is in here. Someone put in here, what, I don't even know what BAL is. Someone tell me the full name of BAL, please, and then we'll dive into this chart. What? Someone tell me what BAL is. Balancer. Balancer? What does balancer do? What does it do? Like, what is its what does it do? Because I've been noticing that one popping up over and over in the comments here. Options trading. Options. When options comes to crypto, options trading, it's going to be effing massive. I'm not going to do any of it, but it'll be freaking massive in terms of the money it brings in. I just like to do regular leverage trading. I think that it's just much more straightforward and less downside. And still wild. No one's telling me what balancer does. So I'm just going to dive into the chart. So first of all, tell me, what do you guys give me some comments in here. When you're looking at this chart, because I've been talking about bullish and bearish divergences for a while and looking at which way momentum's flowing. When you look at this chart, right? You look at the chart and you look at Lever Atlas down below. What do you think is going on? Do you think it's bullish? Do you think it's bearish? Do you think it's undecided? Put some comments in here and let me know what you think, okay? And then I'll come in here and tell you what I think. Because I think that would be very educational for you guys to be able to get in there. It says bullish. I see bearish. I've only had 2 responses. Let's get a few more in there. Bull, bullish, and then bearish. So we got 2 bulls, 2 bears. And an undecided, and it's totally okay to be undecided. It is that's one of the most important things to be able to say to yourself, because you got to be picky with your trades. You can't force it. There will always be more and more and more and more trades. We got another bear, so you don't have to force anything. One of the big bullish, so we're pretty even, bullish and bearish. One of the biggest problems you'll have when you start trading is you'll be overactive. You'll be which is fine, because you're trying to get your training wheels off and get your level up your skill level. And it's okay, but you'll realize it's important to have patience and wait for the good trades to come to you. I think most people are saying bullish. So let's take a look. So here's what I got, right? I have momentum going down, or price going down. Especially if we look in the shorter time frame, we really have price going down. And the indicator down here, we're having momentum going up. Price going down, momentum going up. What does that indicate? Bullish. I would say that's looking pretty bullish, actually. I would definitely, especially with the rest of the market looking bullish from the charts we've been looking at. Now, what I would really like to see is I would like to see a lower low come in with a higher green dot, because that to me would be like, all right, now I am 100% in. And it's okay to wait. Right here, I'd say my certainty level that price is going to go up is maybe 75%. But if we had another low happen here with a higher green dot, I'd be like 95% sure. And most of the time, I wait till I'm about 90-95% sure. But overall, this looks pretty bullish to me. GLQ. We'll look at GLQ. Tell me, I'm not familiar with GLQ. Oh, it's graph. Oh, it's graph? No, graph link. I was going to say the graph is not. Tell me, what does graph link do? So again, we're looking at this chart. What do you guys think? Because this is a pretty clear one. This is a pretty clear one. Do you guys think bullish or bearish? Take a look. Take a look. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Bullish or bearish? And then if you can in your comment, tell me why. Not whether you're bullish or bearish. Tell me what the chart looks like. Tell me, does the chart look bearish or bullish? And if you can, you tell me why. So, IK is saying bullish because of the higher high. see a bearish, unless you double top. Now, if you guys have been listening to what I'm saying, I don't really look at any of that stuff. I don't really look at double tops and double bottoms. And I mean, I look at them as a consideration, but they are not my driving force. And I have a very good track record. I was going through my charts and then I just stopped looking. I've done like 200 straight profitable trades. And that's because I stopped counting. Not volume. Yeah, the volume, it's good that you're looking at that. But if you've been listening to what I've been saying, I've really only been looking at one thing. I've been looking for divergences. Bullish and bearish divergences. Because this one clearly has one. Let me show it to you. Now this, to me, right, we can see the price is going up, right? Price is going up. But what's going down here with momentum? Are these waves getting higher or lower? They're getting lower. They're getting closer to the zero line. So momentum is going down, right? This red dot correlates to this top. And we had price go up. But yet this red dot is much lower. So the momentum is slowing down. And then we had price go up a little bit more as a new higher high. And this wave hasn't printed a red dot yet, but it's pretty clear that it's going to print a red dot much lower than this one. So to me, this is a very clear bearish divergence. And where the price is at right now, see this green dotted line? This looks like a really good entry point. If this were a trading pair on a trading platform, I would definitely take a short, okay? Which means I would get more of this crypto for free by just saying, hey, the price is going to go down. So I hope that explained a divergence, right? When price is going up and momentum is going down, that's a divergence, right? Because if price is going up, momentum should be going up. If price is going down, momentum should be going down. So when you see that divergence, that discrepancy, where price is going up and momentum is going down, that's a divergence. And it's always which way the momentum is going. In this case, momentum is going down, so it's a bearish divergence. On the contrary, back here, look at this. This is a good one. Price is going down. Momentum is going up. What do you think is going to happen there? That's bullish. Especially as we get over here more and more. Now, the price didn't come lower, but it went sideways. But we see momentum coming higher and higher. And this is a really good one. This is what I call a trigger wave. So you get in right here, and what happens? Boom. But it doesn't matter. I would have been very happy to get in here and be patient, because I would have felt very confident on this, especially as this stuff is printing. So that price going down, momentum's going up, so it's a bullish divergence. Again, I teach this and much more in my masterclass. My masterclass is free. Go check out the link in my bio or description if you're watching on YouTube, and go take it. It's free. And there's a free trial to Lever Atlas, this momentum indicator down here, and a deposit bonus to Bybit. Again, I get crypto for free. Let me show you again the trades that I'm in. Let's check them real quick, because I don't know if I'm up or down. Well, I'm up pretty good. Look, I got into my Ethereum. I'm in a long, so that means I get free Ethereum when the price goes up, right? I got in at 44.68. Right now the price is at 45.25. So the Ethereum that I hold, I still get that price appreciation, but now I'm actually getting Ethereum for free. So currently I've earned 0.0054 Ethereum, right? So that's like $25 worth of Ethereum that I'm just getting for free because I did a long. I said, hey, I found a bullish divergence, and I said, hey, I'm going to get in a long position. Looks like the price is going to turn around and go up. And that's what it's done so far. So that's good. I did the same exact thing with XRP. If you were here earlier in the stream, I showed you both of those charts and showed you why they looked bullish. And as we went through these charts, most of them have looked bullish, which makes sense because a lot of the market follows Bitcoin and Ethereum. I hope that makes sense. I mean, I can't, there's nothing I can teach anybody in crypto that is more important than trading. None of it. Yeah, and this isn't what you do on Coinbase. It's not buying low and selling high. If I saw a bearish divergence and I thought price was going down, I would do a short. And I would still get this Ethereum for free by doing a short. I don't spend money to do it. I just put my crypto I already have up for a trade. So if it goes the wrong direction, yes, I can lose my stuff. But take my masterclass. You'll learn a lot more about it. It's not near as risky as you think. But with that being said, if you're new to trading, start small. Start small. This is actually a pretty small position for me. I have several accounts, but this is the only one I use for trading training, because in case I show, something where people can hack me or whatever, I don't know. If you drain this account, I won't really miss it. What's called Lever Atlas is the momentum indicator. It's my own custom indicator, right? So I made it for myself, but if you go to the link in my bio or on the website, you'll see it. But take the masterclass first if you're new to trading. Is there a lifetime price? No, but I've been meaning to put one up. And actually for Black Friday, I probably should have done that. But nonetheless, there's a free trial. A free 14-day trial. So I would recommend checking it out. I think you see why. Ring, thanks for the follow. You'll buy now. Oh, you'll buy the lifetime? Well, I would say, I deeply appreciate your enthusiasm, and I can't be more encouraging than anything. But what I would say is go take the masterclass first, and then take the free trial. And if you want, I'll probably create a lifetime version, a lifetime option. And when I do that, we can just change it over, and you can just take up the lifetime one and pay the difference of that or whatever. But what other questions we got any other charts we want to look at? We've looked at quite a few. It looks like overall the market is looking like price is about to turn up to me. Could I be wrong? Of course I could be wrong. But it just looks really, I feel really strongly that it's about to go up based on indicators, not my gut. We already looked at Quant. We already looked at Matic. XYO. What is XYO? Let's pull up XYO, see what the heck that is. Someone tell me the full name of XYO. So we're on the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour is where I trade 90% of my trades off of. It doesn't, it looks to me like it's bottoming out. Again, you can't trade this pair anywhere. You can't actually trade with this pair. You can go buy it wherever you buy it though. But to me, it's looking, it's not looking like a real strong divergence of any kind. Price seems to be maybe leveling out. Plus with this being the high, if you believe in this project, this may be a good buying opportunity to just buy and hold a bit. Solana, we already looked at Solana. If I remember correctly, I think Solana looked bullish. Quant pisses me off. Overall, it looked bullish, but Quant just seems like it doesn't have any gas. You know what I mean? I've had it for a while, and it just can't seem to get going. Hero. Let's check out Hero. I have some Hero. I think that's one that could definitely go up. Again, this isn't a pair you could actually trade, but this is really useful in figuring out if you want to buy low. So a lot of these things, like when you look for these divergences, since you can't trade most of these pairs anywhere, you can trade them for USDT for Tether, you can do that. But I like to do inverse perpetual, which means when I do trades, my profits are paid to me in the crypto I'm trading, right? So I have an Ethereum trade, my profits are paid to me in Ethereum. That's just what I prefer. Nothing wrong with the other. But anyways, so what do we think about Hero? Overall, I'd say Hero looks nothing major here, and nothing real strong for me to get on board with. Let's do maybe a longer time frame. Let's do a 4 hour time frame, see if we can see something. It's looking bearish. Obviously. Here we go. Let me pull this down a little bit. And Lever Atlas print these nice fat bright red dots for us too to give us extra indicators. To me it looks pretty bearish. I think it's going to come down further. Looks like Hero had a nice little pump. Here it is at 4. Geez, I had a nice pump. I didn't know that. Maybe I should sell some. No, I'm probably not gonna, because I don't have a ton of it, but I do think it can go up pretty high. I think this looks bearish. Clearly we see these see exactly what I showed you. Price going up, momentum going down, and this is the 4 hour time frame. So not that the 4 hours is necessarily where I'm trading off of. Again, the 1 is what I like to trade off of, but this looks bearish to me for sure. If we make this chart smaller, we can see the bullish divergence that happened, right? Price was going down, momentum going up, and it took off. This one barely went down, but then again, if you have a really high one like this is at 103, geez, that's just and then it came up even higher, but much lower momentum. This is a pretty strong bearish divergence to me for Hero. I wouldn't be buying it. I'd be looking for the next green dot to print somewhere down here before I thought about buying it. Link, I think, did we already look at Link? Let's take a look at Link. Let's make this sucker bigger again. Are you guys liking this? You guys finding some value? If so, pump in some likes. Let's see some likes pump in if you guys are digging this. All right, I see some likes flying in. Link. Well, Link back here was looking bullish. Yeah, actually, Link still might be looking bullish. It's not your classic divergence because that did happen back here, right? We had price coming down this whole time. We had price coming down, right? So we had price coming down here, momentum going up, and it went up about $3. That's fine. Then we had this print, didn't go up a ton. We had this print, went up. Now we're starting to get into a stronger divergence. See, this is the wave that I think may really take it off, because this looks like this has the makings of being a trigger wave, because we got this big anchor down here. That's probably an anchor too. And this dot is just so close to the median line, but without being that much higher of a low, or lower. It's not a lower low, but it's not that much higher of a low. To me, still looks overall bullish, but right here was definitely the spot, because look at this. Price coming down. Whenever I see we're on the 4 hour too. Interesting. Let's go to the 1 hour, see what that looks like. Forgot that we were on the 4 hour. But when you see stuff like that on the higher time frames, like the 4 hour, you can kind of expect bigger moves. All right, now we're on the 1 hour. Price is trading pretty sideways, but momentum is going up. And plus, Link is something that I follow. $24 is a pretty good buy price for Link. But this looks bullish to me. Again, with most of the market looking bullish too from the charts we're looking at, I feel pretty strong about this. So I think Link, to me, it looks like Link is probably going to pop up. How far, you never know. For how long, you never know. But it looks to me like momentum is certainly pushing it up. Price is riding sideways. I think she's going to swing up. Algo. Oh, that's a good one. Let's go to Algo. Although it's not the sexiest thing, but it's a very good project. It's a very good project. Let's pull it up. Nothing major standing out to me. We just had this bearish divergence, right? And guys, remember, price going up, momentum going down, bearish divergence. Waboom, went down. So we printed some bottoms. Money flow seems to be kind of waning to me. So I don't know. I don't know if Algo is something I would get in. Obviously, off its high here, it's technically a discounted buy. But to me, momentum's starting to swing up. Price is kind of starting to swing up. I would be waiting on this one to see what happens. If say, for instance, here's what I would really like to see. I would like to see price come down lower and print a higher green dot. So, right, price be going down, momentum be going up on the 1 hour time frame. Then I'd be interested in getting in a long on this. Although Algo USD as a trading pair, inverse perpetual anyways, doesn't exist that I know of. But Algo USDT, where you get Tether as your profit, that probably exists. I don't do much of that though. I do most of my trading with the big ones, with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now I'm getting into XRP more. But Ethereum is by far my main focus because I want to do what the whales and smart money do. I want to accumulate the living hell out of these things before you can't even get them anymore. Oh, Phantom. Let's take a look at Phantom. I'm really becoming a lot more of a fan of Phantom. Oh, I'm going to show you something in a second on Phantom. Actually, we're going to go to that probably after this. I'm going to show you something on Phantom, on the Phantom network that I've been getting into that I am feeling pretty damn bullish about. I'll show you in a minute. Let's look at, ooh, Phantom's looking bullish. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have let you guys tell me. Damn it. But here we are. I mean, price is technically going up, right? Or higher lows because of this wick, but not if we look at the close, right? The wick is the wick. I think you understand what that is. But the close on a red candle is where the bottom of the body is. You know what I mean? So that's the close. So these are lower closes. This is a lower close right here. So you can argue that price came down, but momentum's going up, and it's still going up. So this looks pretty bullish to me. I wouldn't be afraid to actually, if this were a trading pair, inverse perpetual somewhere, I wouldn't be afraid to get in on it, but not that I know of that it exists. But it does exist on, I think it exists on Bybit as a USDT trading pair, so that means your profits are paid to you in USDT. But it's free money. It's all free money. I mean, that sounds like that's what it is. It's all free money. Trading is the most powerful thing you can do. You just gotta develop the skill, and it's, in my opinion, not that hard to develop, especially if you simplify it like I'm showing you. Like, look how many things I've shown you, these divergences, right? Look at how powerful this is. Now look at how accurate these are, right? Look at this. Price going down, momentum going up. What happened? That's a bullish divergence. Price went up. Now price going up, momentum going down. What happened? Price went down. Look at how stunningly accurate that is. And that's why, because I trade, so that's why I created Lever Atlas. Like, it took me a long time and a lot of bullshit, a lot of hard work to create this indicator right here, Lever Atlas. So, but has it been worth it? It has been wildly, wildly worth it. VXV. I like VXV. Let's take a look at it. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you guys guess if it's bullish or bearish or undecided. What happened here? Why did that not pull up? Okay, now it's pulling up. So, what do we think here? Do we think bullish, bearish, or undecided? Let's see it in the chat. I see a couple bearish. I see a bullish. Another bullish. Another bullish. An ETH. We started everything off by looking at ETH. ETH looks bullish. I'm actually in an Ethereum long right now. Price is decreasing with momentum increasing. It bottomed out on the indicator. It did, but just because it prints a bottom doesn't mean anything. You got to look. You really want to look for the divergences. Bearish, maybe breakout. All right. So here's what I see. I would say undecided. I would say undecided because price. Look at these bottoms. Price is coming up technically based on where we're at, right? Because this is a higher low. And when we look at the dots, that's also a higher low. So that's regular momentum, right? As we're getting higher lows, we're getting higher momentum lows too. And same thing up here. You got this big red dot up here at this higher high. And there's just no kind of real divergence going on. Things are moving as it should because when price is going up, typically momentum should be going up. When price is going down, momentum should be going down. You see what I'm saying here? This green dot is down here, and this green dot is slightly higher than that one. But here's this bottom, and here's this bottom. This bottom's slightly higher than this, so that is the way it should be. It doesn't have a divergence printing, so I wouldn't say there's any clear sign of what to do. All right, let's look at one more, because I really like teaching you guys this stuff, and I think you're getting a lot of value out of it. XLM, I think, did we look at XLM already? Maybe I don't remember. We've looked at so many damn coins. Let's wait for Lever Atlas to pull up. Okay. All right. Well, it already happened, but there was a bullish divergence, right? Price coming down, momentum going up. See this green dot right here correlates to this bottom. Again, we're on the 1 hour time frame. This green dot right here correlates to this bottom. So price has been coming down and then it went sideways. And then we had another bottom print right here, right? So price went down, went sideways. So this low right here is still lower than this low up here, right? So price came down, momentum is clearly swinging up, and this would have been an excellent entry point based on the divergence strategy, right? And what happened? It's come up from about 32 cents to about 33.5 cents, which doesn't sound like much, but that's about a 5% move. That's a lot, especially if you're doing leverage. Whoa. Boy, oh boy. Go watch the masterclass to learn more about leverage. Like on, I'll show you real quick. Whoops. I'm on 10x leverage on my trades over here. What I mean by that is, see 10x leverage right here, see the 10? So I have $2,000 worth of Ethereum in this trade. but I really only have $200 worth of Ethereum in this trade because I put up $200 worth of Ethereum and then I said I'd like to do 10x leverage. So Bybit, this platform, loans me $1,800 to put in here, $1,800 worth of Ethereum. So that means in my trade, I'm getting the profits from the 2,000, not my 200. The most I can lose here is 200. And there's no way I'm coming close to losing 200 because I could set a stop loss, which just automatically closes my position, or I can just get out whenever I want, right? So I have three outcomes that happen. I either have little losses, I have little gains, or big gains. Those are the only three things that happen to me because of proper risk management. And it's not that hard to have proper risk management. Right now, look at this. I'm up, I have $30 of free Ethereum sitting here. All I did is risk $200 worth of Ethereum, and I'm up, I got $30 in profit right now. And I'm gonna let this price keep going because things look pretty bullish to me. I got in at 44.68, and it's at 45.35, and this is the Ethereum that I've made so far. And here's my XRP gains, $1.55. It's almost a 10% gain, so you can't hate on that. But yeah, so this is in the Bybit platform. This is what I'm on here. This is the one that I prefer to use. It's my favorite for sure. There's a link for that on my website. The link in the bio, link in the description, depending on where you're watching. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, so I put up $200 worth of Ethereum, and they loaned me $1,800. They paid me to borrow that money because what I did is I did it on a limit order. Right? So they actually paid me a maker rebate to loan me money. I'm not special. This is just knowing what to do. Go take my masterclass, really. It's free currently. I'll probably be charging for it again in the future, but for now it's free. Go to the link in my bio, take the damn masterclass. It's free. What excuse do you have? Let's look at maybe one more because I'm really liking this. I'm liking you guys being able to learn bullish and bearish divergences. Cardano. We already looked at Cardano. Man, maybe we'll look at it one more time because I don't remember what the hell it looked like. Overall, Cardano is not something that I'm buying. Yeah, we had a nice swing up. Let's see if Lever Atlas called it. No. You could, yeah, this wasn't a very clear bullish divergence on this one, right? So since sometimes that just happens. It just swung up without an indicator. So that's interesting. That's interesting. So Cardano to me right now, there's nothing clear either for me to really tell what's going on. Maybe if we go down to the lower time frame, maybe there was a divergence. But I'd like to trade off of the hour time frame. That's yeah, okay. So here we go. So on the 30-minute, there was a bullish divergence, right? We had price coming down, momentum going up, and she swung up. But I wouldn't have made this trade probably because it's just my discipline. I only trade off the 1 hour time frame. And if I miss the trade, I miss the trade. That's fine. There are crap loads of trades to take all the time. Let the really good ones come to you. I mean, this one looks decent, but Cardano's, again, been having trouble getting it up. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't have felt real good about this, especially since it wasn't showing me on the hour time frame. It's just printing actually a regular momentum. Price coming down, momentum is coming down. So I wouldn't have felt real great about that. I probably wouldn't have placed that trade. Oh yeah, AXS. You guys have been asking about Axie. Let's take a look at that. What platform are you using to see the chart? It's TradingView. TradingView.com is where I do this. And that's the only place that you can get Lever Atlas to because I made Lever Atlas specifically for TradingView. What do we got going on here? Oh, interesting with Axie. All right, guys. Tell me, bullish, bearish, or undecided? I believe there is a free version of TradingView. I have the highest one. I have the premium. Bullish. Give me some more. Bullish, bearish, or undecided. It's really helpful for you guys to be able to start doing this. That's why I'm doing it, to help you start to develop the skill. Looks like momentum is swinging up. I'd say bullish. So overwhelmingly, most of you are saying bullish. And I would agree with you. Because price, I mean, it's going sideways and it's holding pretty steady, right? And we have a strong indicator here that this is a pretty good support zone because it held here, went up, and now it's held down here. And we have, we're below the oversold zone. and we have momentum clearly swinging up, and it's not just a little divergent, it's not just a little swing, it's quite a big swing, even though price is going sideways. So to me, this looks like it looks to me like Axie's probably going to swing up, especially coupled up with most of the other charts we've looked at looking bullish, especially Ethereum and Bitcoin and XRP, the big dogs. It makes sense to me that this would swing up too. And so yeah, this isn't the most clear bullish divergence, but this is one I would feel maybe 70-75% confident on. But if we go down to a lower time frame, say the 30-minute, I bet it's more clear. Well, again, price, yeah, here's where it's more clear. Here we go. Look at this fatty down here. Way oversold, way down here, negative 92, almost 93, correlating to this bottom, and price came down more. And what happened? Momentum went quite a ways up, and it's still going up, and it's still going up, and it's still going up, even though price has now found stability, holding this zone as support, holding about 132, 133 as support. So it looks to me, maybe it's a good opportunity. Maybe this looks to me bullish. Absolutely, I agree with you guys. What do I know about moon trade options? I know nothing about moon trade options. Can you make TA on NKN? NKN. USD. I don't know what NKN is, but let's look at it. I'm betting there is a divergence here. Yep, price going down, momentum going up. Price went up, bullish divergence. And here's a trigger wave. Even though this price is, well, actually, this is still lower than this one right here, right? Because this is the one we really want to go off of because of this lowest green dot. So this is a nice fat trigger wave. So this would have been a really, really good spot to get in. I think that this has probably got some more height to it. I think it's gonna, yeah, well, although it looks like it's about to print a top. So I might wait for it to come back down. I don't know, but that green dot's all the way up here. I don't know. I would have liked to get in back here. I wouldn't get in now, right? You can't FOMO in. You can't FOMO in. And when I saw this, I probably would have got in. But there's not a inverse perpetual trading pair of this, so I wouldn't do it at all. There might be a USDT one where you get paid in USDT, but I like the inverse perpetual. Saitama. What's the ticker for Saitama? Because I can't. What's the ticker for Saitama? I'll look it up, but you got to give me the ticker for it because I can't just type in Saitama. Or maybe it doesn't exist on here. Yeah, okay, there it is. Saitama Inu? Is that what it is? Look at that, I guess. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I'm not interested in looking at that anymore. What's this one? Suku? Suku. I'm not sure what Suku is either. So I would say I'm undecided. Let's go. I'm on the 30-minute time frame. Let's go to the hour. It looks unclear to me. It looks unclear because we just printed this green dot down here, right? Price is coming down. Momentum is coming down. So that's regular. That's normal. So I don't see any clear divergences. And I really don't know. I wouldn't make any moves on this right now, me personally. The indicator at the bottom, it's Lever Atlas. So it's my own indicator. I made it. Like I made it for myself through a lot of freaking hard work and bullshit and working with developers, but it works really well. Go to the link in my bio and you can get a free trial to it. But I suggest taking the masterclass first. It's free if you're new to trading. Yeah, Saitama looked funny. I don't know what the hell is with that. It must be a really, really low price thing. How often do I go live? You know, not as much as I probably should. Not as much as I probably should. I don't think I've gone live for like 2 weeks until today. But I should probably do this more because it seems like you guys are really digging this and I like teaching this way. Because if I can just help you guys learn about bullish and bearish divergences, then I think there's no reason you can't be very successful at crypto trading. And to me, that's the number one thing I want people to learn is crypto trading because there's not everybody can learn it. Everybody can learn it. In the same way everyone can ride a bike. Everyone can learn to write. Everyone can learn to speak. Everyone can learn to do PowerPoint. Everyone can learn to, you know, hold on, I got to plug something in. You know, it's just a skill like anything else. Anybody can learn it, especially when Lever Atlas makes it so simple, because you just got to look for the divergences and then use proper risk management. You can't get greedy and go gamble, gamble, gamble. You got to take your profits. Again, take the master class. I teach all that. And actually, if you take me up on the free trial of Lever Atlas, you get my entire course for free, which is much more robust than just the master class. You get my entire course for free. It goes through all this stuff. Anchor. Let's check out Anchor. But hey, we're at 7,700 likes. Tap the shite out of that screen. Let's get it over 10,000. I think you guys can probably do it in like 30 seconds. Tap the crap out of the screen, everybody. Get us over 10,000 likes. And then we'll dive into Anchor. $8,000, 8,100. We're getting there. We're getting there. 82. Boom, boom, boom. 83, 84. Damn, you guys are flying. 85. Damn. 86. Oh, that's going so fast. 87. 88. 89. 9,000. One more thousand to go. I feel like an auctioneer right now. 9,200 already. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 10K. You guys are freaking awesome. You guys are freaking awesome. Let's dive into Anchor. So, what do you guys think here? You think bearish, bullish, or undecided? We're on the 1 hour time frame. And if you're going to say, and if you can, tell me why you think what you think. Neutral, bullish, due to momentum. We only got two. Oh, thanks for the rose. Green crossover. Oh, what did he say? Bullish sentiment, market fear to greed crossover. Bullish. Buy all in, retire 1 year. I like mana. So I would be undecided. I'd be neutral on this. I'd be undecided because again, I've just been showing you guys like all the things you might be thinking in your head. The only thing you really need to pay attention to, like 80-90% of all you need to pay attention to, because of Lever Atlas, that's why I made this damn thing for myself, is because you just need to look at the divergences. The divergences. And here we don't have any divergences. Price has been coming down and momentum has been coming down. I know momentum's going up, right? Up here, and as price is going sideways. But that's not what we're looking for. We want to find when price, like if say this green dot was way down here, correlating to this bottom, and then price came down, and this green dot was way up here, that would be a bullish divergence because price came down, momentum came up. And I want you to notice these green dots, they line up perfectly with the bottom, right? This green dot right here, follow the dotted line up, it goes to that bottom. This green dot over here goes right up to that bottom. Right? They line up perfectly. But there's no clear divergences here. There was a slight one here, right? Price came down, momentum came up. But here's a really good example of a bearish divergence. See this? Here's this high, and here's a much higher high. Here's this red dot. This red dot goes along with this high. This lower red dot goes along with this much higher high. Price went up, momentum went down. What happened? Bearish divergence, boom, we're still going down from it. And this would have been a really good entry point too, right? Because again, we're going off of this red dot. It's looking at this high. This red dot over here is going off of this high. Guess what? This high is much higher than this high. So prices still come up, but momentum is just clearly going down, down, down. Boom. If you've been on this stream for any amount of time, you've seen the uncanny track record of looking for these divergences. And I couldn't do it without Lever Atlas. That's why I made this thing. It took a long time to make this. Maybe I'll just go to some Q&A right now, or do you guys want to... Oh, no, I know what I want to show you. So, have you guys gotten involved in any stuff like this? In like Wonderland Time? Any of these rebase DeFi platforms? Because I have been putting a lot into these. I've been slowly putting it in, and the payouts have just been so damn amazing. Like here on Wonderland Time, 88,500 APY. So I get about almost 2% paid to me a day. Now, if I go to stake, it's not going to show anything because I actually have my memo. It's actually wrapped. So it's in my wallet here. Am I on the Avalanche? I got to go to Avalanche to do it. Computer's being kind of slow. Come on, buddy. Come on, MetaMask, where you at? But anyways, I've been loving the hell out of these things. This is the one I have the most in, Wonderland Time. I am on the Avalanche network, okay. But you'll see down here, like I have memo is what it would normally show, but I wrapped it, so I have my wrapped memo down here. And wrapped memo is worth a lot more than regular memo, but I still get my rebase payouts. Look at this. Every 8 hours, I get paid 0.6217%. Right, and over 5 days, it adds up to almost 10% every 5 days. And as this keeps compounding and compounding and compounding, it really, really gets crazy. Like, look at this. Let's go to their calculator. Right, let's say I start with like, I don't know, 0.5 memo. Now the APY is that's the purchase price I get in. So after 30 days, that's my initial investment. After 30 days, it's worth this. After 60 days, it's worth 63 days, it's worth that. Let's pull it out to like 180 days. Whoops. You can see how this is just getting crazy. Look at this. Initial investment, and there we go. And it gets paid out every 8 hours. Like, I put a little bit in at first, and I've been putting in more and more and more, and I've done a lot of research. This is my favorite one, Wonderland Time. This is the one that I have the most in, but I also found some on the Phantom network. Do I have those on here, or are they on a different one? Here. So I really like this one too. Hector. It's APY. Where's its APY? 307,000, 100,000, excuse me, percent. I've looked into this one. This looks pretty legit to me. And then another one on the Phantom network is Spartacus, and they're at 237%. And I have some in here. I have some in both of those, but by far the most I have in Wonderland Time because I feel the most confident in the people that actually run Wonderland Time. They also are responsible for Abracadabra, Popsicle Finance, and it's Danielle Sesta. So I'm like, yeah, this is a really, really, really good team with a really good track record and a lot of legitness, right? I don't know who runs these, so I have a little bit in Spartacus and a little bit in Hector because how am I going to turn down that APY? I have to try it, right? How can you not? So the three biggest things that I do in crypto are I'm doing these rebase platforms now, no doubt about it, but I'm keeping my eye on them every day. But the very foundation of everything I do is crypto trading because this is how I'm able to accumulate crypto for free. Not a little bit of crypto, a lot of crypto. Let's go back here real quick. And this is my smallest account. This one I just use for training purposes. And here I'm up, almost 28, almost $30 of Ethereum. Here I am, $1.50 of XRP, I guess. So this is just free Ethereum that I'm getting, right? The value of my Ethereum is going up, but I'm actually getting more Ethereum in addition to that. So this is no matter what, bull market, bear market, doesn't matter because I can make money whether it goes up or down, up on a long, down on a short, right? So this is the foundation of all of my crypto investing. Number one thing I want people to learn. And then, of course, I've been testing this out for at least a month now. And I'm feeling very confident in this. How long will these numbers sustain? I don't know, right? I don't know. Total value locked. I think it looks like we finally crossed on Wonderland time. Looks like we crossed 3 billion market cap. But if you really think about it, I've been thinking about how big these market caps can go. 3 billion in crypto isn't that huge, especially when you look at other DeFi platforms like, say, Uniswap or something. I think more and more people are going to come into this stuff, and this market cap's going to go up, which means time price is going to go up. Same thing with the other ones that I mentioned, like Hector and Spartacus. Hector and Spartacus are much newer, and so their market caps are also much lower, and therefore the value of their coin is much lower. Like if we go to Spartacus, right, market cap's only 152 million, right? That's like 5% of Wonderland's, and its price is only 187 right now. And Hector, its market cap I think is over 200 million. That's the value deposited. But if we go to the market cap, just over 200, and the price is at 242 right now. So I think that all of these have a long ways up to go. I could easily see Wonderland time. I'm not kidding you. I could see Wonderland time. I mean, is it crazy to think that Wonderland time could go to a $30 billion market cap? I don't think that's crazy at all. That means time would go up to like 75,000. In addition to all the, making 2% on that a day. I mean, this to me is just such a massive, massive opportunity. And again, it's only 88,000% APY. Whereas, Hector is like, what did I say? Was this 300,000? 300,000. And Spartacus was like 230,000 or something. So I feel like I have to tell people about this more and more because I'm really feeling good. One, I'd stay away from a lot of them. These are the only 3 that I'm in right now. Wonderland being the one I feel by far the most legit about. Hector and Spartacus look pretty good, but I'm not putting in any amount of money in these that I can't lose. Wonderland time, I've put in, I don't want to say an uncomfortable amount of money, but if I'd lost it, that would suck. I wouldn't exactly be broke, but that would suck. Anyways, but I'm just making so much, and I'm kind of looking for ways to just add in more and more. And there's a difference between staking and minting. Give me some ones in the chat if you guys are want me to go on with this, because people are leaving the stream now when I feel like this is really important to talk about. I think I have some AVAX to redeem also because I did some minting. Yeah, I did some minting. Maybe I should refresh this. I think I should have more than that. Because you can stake and you can mint. I got into some of the minting because if the percentages are right, you actually make more in the first 5 days minting than you do staking. My computer seems to be going pretty slow. Let's go back here to redeem. Okay, I'm just going to wait a couple hours before I redeem it all. But I'll probably mint some more because when you mint, I'll be able to mint time, make time, buy time at this price, even though it's at this price right now. So I'll get to buy it at a discount, a 6% discount using wrapped AVAX. So that's pretty nice. But if you stake, you just go straight in here and you stake. You stake your time right away and you start earning right away. But with minting, you get that discount up front and they pay it out to you over the course of 5 days, right? So I'm here in redeeming. 5 days ago, I minted it, and they pay me out little bits of time for me to claim over those 5 days. So I'm just going to wait another 2 hours, and I'm just going to claim and auto stake all of it, and that'll go right over here into my staking. I've been claiming and auto staking portions of it, but that's all that there's left that I showed you there. Anyways, let's get into some Q&A. How about that? What's up, everybody? About VV staking. What's VV staking? You can make a shitload from crypto trading. I'm not guaranteeing anything for anybody. None of this is financial advice. I can't make any guarantees. But yeah, you can make way more from crypto trading than anything else. Way more. Especially if you use leverage. If you were around when I was explaining leverage a bit. I'm not going to get into it here. Go take the free masterclass on my website. The link is in the bio or in the description if you're watching on YouTube, because we're streaming live on TikTok and YouTube. VVS finance staking. You want to know something? I saw last night, I found a place to do some staking, and it had a 9,400% APY. And I thought, that's insane. But I'm not going to do it because I can go to Wonderland Time and get 88,000% APY. These are the times we're living in. Are you getting this? It's not going to be around forever. You got to take advantage of it. 88,000. The reason you won't, if you don't, is because you're just too skeptical that you won't even try it with a little bit of money. I do this stuff every day. The main things I study, that I spend my time researching and studying and experimenting with, are DeFi and crypto, and crypto gaming, and DeFi, and of course crypto trading. I'm in some trades right now. You saw that. And then I have a good amount of money in these rebase and these DeFi 2.0 platforms like Wonderland, like Spartacus, like Hector. I don't have any in Olympus DAO because it's on Ethereum, and it's only 8,000% APY, and it costs a shitload to do a transaction on Olympus DAO because it's on Ethereum. I don't want to pay $100 just to stake and then another $100 just to unstake for a much lower APY. What's the minimum you put into time? I don't know. It's very, very little. Maybe 0.01 time, which would be like $80, $70. Maybe you can even do less than that. How can you stake? You just go to it. Go to Wonderland, Google. What is their website? Because I'm in the app, right? So the app is the app.wonderland.money. So go to wonderland.money. I'm not like paid for this, right? They're not like partners with me, or there's no sponsorship here. I'm just sharing it with you because I try to bring you the best things that I find, and I experiment, right? I experiment. I have to experiment, and some things I lose, and then I tell you guys stay away from that. But which is fun because I want to do this stuff, and since I'm a content creator, educator on crypto, I have to do these things so that I can actually be on the leading forefront and come back to you and tell you what I found and what I've experienced. You've been in for a few weeks. Isn't that awesome? Doesn't it get addicting? What I want to do, I want to stop looking at it so that I can just let it build up. Because it's just it's amazing. You look at it every day and you're like, wow, I have more money. I have enough in there now that I'm making hundreds of dollars a day. Just staking it there. I'm making hundreds of dollars a day. And it's not, I haven't staked that much money, right? It's not millions of dollars. It's not even hundreds of thousands. It's 10,000. Originally I only staked 6,000. But it's built its way up to I don't even know, over double in the time I've been in. And every day, and then it just keeps your daily rebase payout. You get paid every 8 hours, but your daily. I just look at it from the daily perspective. I'm it just keeps going up and up and up. Insane passive income. But the reason I have it as wrapped memo, and that's why it shows 0 on my screen, is because technically, when you're getting paid those rebase, technically those are taxable events. So if I put it as wrapped memo and keep it in my wallet, I'm still accruing that, but not in that type of way that it's a taxable event. So it won't actually be a taxable event until I unwrap my memo. But my memo is still growing, even though it's wrapped in my wallet, not showing up on my screen here. Because technically I don't have any memo, I have a wrapped memo, which is once you stake time, that's what you get back. Think of it as the staked time. It's like a receipt. It's nice. You can unstake a little. Yeah, you can unstake a little. You can stake a little. You don't have to. It's nothing's all or nothing. Not at all. But again, I dove into Spartacus and Hector too on the Phantom network because the APYs are crazy, and I did some research and they look legit. I checked their Twitter pages, their Discord. They're very responsive. They seem like their intentions are good, and that's all I really care to put a little bit in there to start. If they were not posting ever on Twitter or Discord or something like that, I'd be like, they don't seem very engaged with their business, with their community, with their DAO. So, but they seem to be. And they're building new things on the platform. So it shows me they want to move forward, which tells me they're not a rug pull, you know? Because if you're a rug pull, you build one thing and then nothing else, and you just wait to do the rug pull. With that being said, I can't guarantee a damn thing. But then again, what in life is actually guaranteed other than death and taxes? What do we got? What do we got? Any other questions? So for me, 3 things. I'm in these DeFi 2.0, these rebase platforms, for sure. Actually, I should say number 1, crypto trading. By far and away, that's not going anywhere. And that's going to help me accumulate, which is the main goal of all this. That's what whales do. That's what smart money does. That's their one goal, is accumulation. And not just of anything, of the good stuff. Bitcoin, Ethereum, obviously at the top. And those are the main things that I focus my crypto trading on. And I just use my Bitcoin and Ethereum I already have to grow it. It doesn't cost me a penny. I just grow it by doing crypto trading. And I can grow it when the price goes up and when the price goes down. That is foremost the foundation of all of my crypto investing. Number 2 is currently is DeFi, right? And the best DeFi I find so far are these things like Wonderland, right? Where these rebase ones, because their APYs are insane. They're insane. And then number 3 is I focus heavily on NFT gaming. NFT gaming, because that's blockchain gaming is going to be the first thing in all of crypto, all of blockchain that gets mass adopted, for sure. But even before metaverse, because metaverse is going to take longer to develop, because it's harder to make than a game. Oh, what exchanges do I trade on? Well, I trade on Bybit. That's where I trade. But when I buy crypto or sell crypto, I use Voyager. I'm in the States. It's only available in the States. I use Voyager. If you go to the link in my bio, it will take you to a page that has all my resources. They're just buttons for the resources, like a link tree type thing. There'll be a button for Voyager. Plus, I think if you use that link, you get $25 in free Bitcoin. But the reason I use Voyager is because when I buy and sell crypto, there's no fees. And most of my crypto that I leave on that exchange accumulates interest, and it gets paid to me on the first of every month. So Coinbase is almost irrelevant compared to Voyager. How do you stake Wonderland? Give me some ones in the chat if you guys want me to go through that. It's not a real long process, but give me some ones in the chat if you want me to go through it. Because I see people leaving the stream, which is weird, because I'm talking about maybe the most amazing thing I've ever found. I see 01. I'd like to see some more ones in the chat. I see 2 ones, 3 ones. Let's see some more. Because I want to make sure you aren't going to leave on me because I'm explaining to you how to make a shitload of money. Not financial advice. Can't guarantee anything. It's my opinion. All right, I see a lot of ones. Let's do it. Whoops, what am I doing? So, all right. So here's how we do it. What you'll have to do, you probably have a MetaMask wallet. You'll need a MetaMask wallet, okay? You'll need a MetaMask wallet. Sorry, I don't know why my computer's just going really slow. I think I'm going to have to restart it. So you have the Avalanche network up here. It's in my MetaMask wallet. I have lots of networks. I have the Ethereum. I have the Phantom Opera, Avalanche, Matic, Binance. And you can just always add these in. The way you add them in is you go here and you click Add Network, okay? And here's what will pop up. I don't know why that popped up. That's not what should have happened. Let's try this again. Go here. I'll go to Add Network. Okay, apparently that is the way they want to do it now. Weird. But then what you would do, you go to Avalanche Network, MetaMask, Yeah, sorry, I don't know, my computer's just going so slow. So this is where we would add everything in. And what you'll do is you'll find this here. And there's lots of YouTube videos out there too to show you how to do this. Sorry, it's just going really slow. I don't know why. Probably because I have like 400 tabs up. Seriously. I probably seriously have like 200 tabs up. You would just do what I showed you, right? It says custom RPC, but they changed it, so now it's just add network. And you would add this right here, this stuff, into the corresponding boxes right here. And then you just click save, okay? And then you will have Avalanche Network added to your wallet, to your MetaMask wallet, like I showed you. And then you want to get Avalanche in your wallet. I do actually recommend the easiest way to do it, straight up, is to just buy Avalanche on Coinbase and send that Avalanche to your wallet address, okay? You just send it to your wallet address. You know, go to your Avalanche network. You send Avalanche from Coinbase to here. You could also send it from Binance. You could send it from KuCoin, wherever. I just say Binance or Coinbase because I'm sure most people can do that. All right, you see, send it here, and then you'll be funded. You'll have Avalanche in your account. Then what you'll do, you'll go to this website, TraderJoeXYZ.com, and we will swap our Avalanche for time. I'll hit max, but I want you to know, don't actually do the max because you need Avalanche to pay for your fees. So I suggest always saving yourself like at least $8. We'll say, right, because Avalanche is about 100 some bucks right now. I would just do like 1.1. You always want to save some Avalanche in your wallet. You always want to save some Ethereum, some Phantom, whatever network you're on, some Binance coin. And then I would just hit, well, there'll be a button here that says approve. You'll have to approve it first. And then I'll hit swap. I'm not going to do this right now, but I'll hit confirm swap. And then to finalize it, I would hit the confirm button here. You'll see it in a second. And it would only cost me 0.004 Avalanche to do this transaction. So transactions on the Avalanche network are very cheap. This would be like 50 cents maybe, but I'm going to reject it. But if I hit confirm, what would happen is I would then have time in my MetaMask wallet. Let me show you. I don't have any time in my wallet because of course it's all staked. Go to my assets, and it would be here. Then I would go over here to Wonderland. I would hit connect here. I'll disconnect quick just to show you. Now I did connect wallet. When this reloads, I'll hit connect wallet. See, people are leaving the stream. So I told you it's going to take a second. Then you connect, and then you just go to, you choose if you're going to stake or mint. If you're new to this, I would say just stake. Right? Go over here. You're going to have to, there will be an approve button here too. You'll have to hit it, do the whole thing and approve, and then you'll just hit max and stake all your time. And then that's it. Then you'll have your time down here, and it will convert to memo, which is like your staked time is what memo is. But again, for me, see this wrap button? I wrapped it. I hit wrap. After that, you don't have to do this. I just do it because of that tax thing I was talking about. And you will see, if I didn't wrap it, if I left it just down there, you would obviously see memo here. And you would see it here. But I wrapped on my memo, so it's here and not here. So it's when you wrap your memo, it's only here. You won't see it over here. If you just have a regular memo, you will see it both in your wallet and staked. Okay? And that's it. And to mint, like wrapped AVAX, that's actually a pretty good price right there. Do I have some wrapped AVAX? I feel like I do. Because I think I might mint. Do I have AVAX? 6.4%. Oh, but I got to wait. Yeah, I have 2.5 wrapped AVAX. Same thing. When I went to Trader Joe to do that, you need to get your avalanche, and then you just go down here and type WAVAX, which is wrapped AVAX. And you would just wrap it, okay? And then now you would have a wrapped AVAX in your wallet like I do. Wait for it to pull up for a second. Again, my computer's just going slow. Apologies. I think I'll be buying a new computer soon because this has been happening too much. I don't like to buy new computers though, because it's like such a pain in the ass to swap it all, get it, to change everything over and move files over and make sure, like, I just hate it. I dread it. Where's my wrapped AVAX? There we go. There's my wrapped AVAX right there. So then I would do what I showed you on time, is I would stake it. And I would stake it right now, but if I do that, it will, like this minting that I have here, in an hour and 42 minutes, I'll be able to claim the rest of my time. But if I do a new mint, this whole thing's going to start over again. And I would rather just wait. I'm just going to wait. Although 6.4% is really good. So I'll be buying my time, I'll be minting time with my wrapped AVAX. I'll be getting time at this price, even though it's at this price. I'll be getting it at that 6.39% discount. And it'll just get paid out to me slowly over the next 5 days. And I'll be able to go in here to redeem and claim and auto stake it whenever I want. I'm just going to claim and auto stake the rest of it when I'm done. I've been claiming and auto staking portions of it as they've been paid to me. So I hope that makes sense. And it works the same way on all the platforms you do it on. There may be a few different things, like, we use TraderJoeXYZ.com, and that that's where we used to swap it, etc. For Phantom, I used Spirit Swap. Oh, okay, that's not it. Stuff like that. And then something else that's really cool is you can actually use your, like, say, wrapped memo, use it as collateral to get a loan on different sites like abracadabra.money. And when it becomes available, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my wrapped memo, and this is probably making all your heads spin, right? But I still want to just give you the info. I'm going to use wrapped memo on Abracadabra Money and use it as collateral to borrow MIM, M-I-M. And what MIM is a stable coin, right? You can see here that I can mint time with MIM too. So what I'll do is I'll just leverage it all up. Not leverage, kind of. But I will use the wrapped memo I already have as collateral to borrow MIM, and I will take that MIM and mint time. Or I'll just convert it to time and stake the time. So I'll be getting compound on compound. And I got to pay back the MIM, plus interest, but the interest is so low. And I won't be borrowing against 100% of my wrapped memo because I could get liquidated. I'll use like 10% of my wrapped memo, right? I'll say, hey, I got $10,000 of wrapped memo. I'd like $1,000 of MIM. And I'll take that $1,000 of MIM and either mint time or swap MIM for time and stake it. Does that make sense? Hope that makes sense. A lot of people left while I was going through all this, but there's not, if you're in crypto to make money, what I just went through is one of the most important things today you can hear. That. Everything that I've been talking about in the stream actually are the most important things you can learn about crypto. Because it's not about finding the next coin that's going to 100x. It's not. That's what new people do. Don't get me wrong. I invest in coins I think are going to go up significantly, but the biggest thing I do is trading, because I can just accumulate Bitcoin and Ethereum, accumulate on a nice methodical strategic basis without spending any money. And I accumulate a crap load of it for free. And I am in DeFi. And this is the best DeFi thing I found. And I do this full time. I don't have a day job. This is my day job, I guess. I do this full time. This is what I do. So I don't think that's most people. So I spend an inordinate amount of time on this stuff. So when I'm telling you something, you should do yourself a service and really, really look into it. You're staking 8 million VBS coins for 2,800%. That's cool. But what's crazy is we're living in a time where 2,800% doesn't excite me at all, which is insane. Because I showed you Wonderland Time, 88,000%. Hector, 300,000%. And those are numbers that a lot of people just won't even try because it just sounds way, 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 way too good to be true. But they won't spend a minute researching it. They'll just decide that sounds too good to be true. Where's the next Shiba Inu? I'm a poet and I even know it. And that is the wrong effing mindset. So if you're on here, I'm going to teach you something different than what 99% of YouTubers, etc. are teaching you. Although there's some really good ones out there, and I learn from other people in the space too. But a lot of them are just catering to the newbie and telling them which coins to buy. And that is just not the best thing you can do. You have 1,500 to stake. Yeah, there's a calculator. I showed it there a little bit ago. There's a calculator button on Wonderland. I think there is on Hector and Spartacus also. Most of them have calculators now. But basically, yeah, it's great. But you'll get paid every day. It's just so fun. And you can't pay too much attention. Don't get freaked out by the price moving. Like Wonderland Time, when I initially got in, it was 6,800 and it went up to almost 10,000. So I was like, whoa. So I'm getting I'm getting more time, I'm getting more coin, and the value of the coin's going up. I'm like, whoa, this is amazing. But I'm like, from the beginning, I'm like, don't pay attention to the price of the coin. Pay attention to how much of it you're building. Because it's the longer vision, which isn't even that long, because of the compounding interest is where you're really at. In reality, the price time right now is at 7,300. If it goes down to 730, if I hold this for a year, it'll still be wildly, wildly profitable if I do nothing else. So that's the way you got to look at it. You got to really think. Which means you got to think. You got to actually look at some numbers and think. My YouTube channel is the same as this name, Daily Crypto Bull. There's a link for the YouTube channel in my TikTok bio, and we're streaming live on YouTube right now too. But I have more audience in TikTok than I do on YouTube. So that's why I'm mostly responding to this, and the way that I stream here on the old TikTok or YouTube. I can't see the chat for some reason. I haven't been able to figure that out, so sorry. Although I could do this. Where'd it go? There it is. Now I can see the chat if there's any. Not much. There's a little bit of chat on YouTube. So I might as well just pull up the chart back. Thoughts on ETH? ETH is the number one thing that I accumulate, but I do that through crypto trading. Trading, which is very different than buying low and selling high. Very different. Coinbase is not, none of those exchanges are involved. I use Bybit. I have a free masterclass, link in bio, go take it. Be the most important thing you do today. Would you recommend buying low? I would recommend not really focusing on that at all. Not really. I mean, I buy some coins, but not really. I don't buy a lot. The only things that I buy are, of course, if you're going to buy, yeah, you want to buy low and sell high, of course. But that's 99% of people in crypto, like that's the best they know. And I'm not poo-pooing on anybody. I'm just saying that's just the best that most people know. And so my goal here at Daily Crypto Bull is to teach you much, much, much more powerful strategies that have nothing to do with that. I make more when the price goes down than when it goes up. I should say more. I make money faster when the price goes down than when it goes up. And that's not like some cute thing I'm saying. Through crypto trading, I do a short. And as the price goes down, you get more Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever you're trading. You get more of it for free. Sounds too good to be true. What's the next Shiba Inu? Don't. You're screwing yourself chasing Shiba Inus. When if you can give yourself 4 years, can you give yourself 4 years? And if you follow this plan over the course of 4 years, and why 4 years? Because having to do with the next Bitcoin halving, which is in 2024, always the most significant event in all of crypto. If you don't know what that is, it just means there's less Bitcoin mined every day. It gets cut in half. So right now we mine 900 new Bitcoin a day. In 2024, that'll go down to 450, creating a massive supply shock overnight, and it starts the beginning of a massive bull run. Or not starts necessarily, but basically. Like the last one was in May 2020. Guess what price Bitcoin was at in May 2020? Sub 10,000. And what happened? We've gone up to almost 70. That's the way it happens every time. So over 4 years, right, this is 2021, in 2025 we'll be in the same exact spot during the next bull cycle in 4 years from now. Imagine if you know we're going to be here in 4 years, but the prices of everything is going to be higher. Not everything. Bitcoin and Ethereum, though, for sure. For sure. They'll be worth a lot more than they are today. So you're like, all right. I can become a multi-millionaire if I just give myself 4 years. All I need to do is accumulate as much Bitcoin and Ethereum as possible. That's a whole different goal than chasing the next fucking Shiba Inu, isn't it? Whole different goal. And anybody can do that if you just decide that's what you're going to do. If you learn crypto trading, you can do it and you don't need a fucking penny to do it. You just need a little bit of Ethereum or Bitcoin and you can just trade up. Trade up, trade up, trade up, trade up without spending a cent. Without spending an additional cent. And you do that for 4 years. You do how I showed you earlier in the stream if you were on it. Guess what? Going through my charts, my trades, the last 200 trades I've done were profitable. And it's probably more than that. I just stopped looking after that because I got tired of counting. And how did I do it? Do you think it's luck? No. And I'm not special. If you were here earlier in the stream, I showed you exactly how I do it, and it's not complicated. I get much deeper in it. I have a free masterclass to teach you how to trade crypto. Link in bio. Go take the class. It's free. 1,500 is no. That is definitely not 0.7 time. At the current price of time, that would be, I don't know, times 7,300 right now. So about 20% of that, I guess. You'd have a 0.2 time. And that's fine. Never put in more than you can lose. I don't spend much time trading. I mean, I look at the charts throughout the day. And what I do is I set alerts, like price alerts. Again, go take my masterclass. You'll learn a lot of the gaps that you're having will get filled in. And then if you take me up on the free trial of Lever Atlas, which is the indicator that I use that makes it all possible, take me up on the free trial of that, you'll get my entire course, which will fill in about every damn gap you don't even know exists. And then you'll be able to be educated and get started. But I don't spend much time because I'll set price alerts. Like right now, Ethereum's at 4,500. I got in at 44.60. Ethereum's at 45.30. 45.53, and I got in at 44.68 on a long. So I'm getting free Ethereum as the price goes up. So I'll set an alert on my phone of like, maybe, hey, you know what? Let me know when Ethereum crosses below 4,500, and then an alert will pop up on my phone when that happens. And then I'll look at the chart and say, what should I do here? Should I take a little profit? Should I add a little more? What should I do? That's it. And then I'll also set, like say it's at 45.54 right now, I'll say, hey, you know what, when it crosses 4,600, let me know. Because then maybe I think about taking some profit. Stuff like that. Lever Atlas. It's my own product. I made it for myself originally. And of course, other people learned about it and they were like, hey, can I get that? And I'm like, yeah. I wasn't sure how to do it, but I figured out a way to share it. I just had to make it in a way that it can be shareable on TradingView. You can get a free trial, but take the masterclass first if you're new to this, because you don't just want to dive in willy-nilly. And if you're new, just start with a little amount, because it's about, in the beginning, it's never about getting rich quick. You never want to do anything that's going to get you rich quick, in my opinion, because those typically obviously end up never working out, and typically you're more likely to get broke quick than rich quick, right? But if you can accumulate Ethereum and Bitcoin over the next 4 years, it's a virtual certainty that you'll be rich as hell. Not financial advice, no guarantees. Don't crush me, TikTok and YouTube gods. But these are my opinions. And I think the math kind of backs it up. Yeah, Steve. I mean, I don't know what the exact calculations are, but yeah, that seems about right. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Put in $1,500 and you get back 400 after 2 weeks doing nothing? Does that blow your effing mind? And most people, by far most people, won't even put in $1 because they're too goddamn skeptical. They fuck themselves. Don't fuck yourself. Yeah, the indicator, it's TradingView. It's the only place you can use it because that's what I use. So I made it compatible with TradingView, and that's it. It's only one indicator. It's really a momentum indicator because I used to have more pieces to it, but then I realized that was just noise and I didn't use any of them, and so I just cut all those out. And so the only things you see, really the only thing you need to follow are the momentum waves and the dots it prints, and look for divergences. That's the strategy that I use. It's worked very, very, very well. I mean, I counted. I stopped counting, but it was 200 some straight profitable trades. What are they skeptical about? 88,000% APY. 200,000% APY. They're too skeptical to even try it out. They just decide immediately, scam. Where's the next Shiba Inu? So it's funny because they'll be like, scam, and then they go chase the next scam. Not that Shiba Inu is a scam. They very well could have been. Most meme coins are a scam because rug pull. It's just too easy. You have no idea how easy it is to make a meme coin. You could do it. You could do it in a couple days. It's really easy. Really easy. Shockingly easy. Almost as easy as making a website. Like, you need to make a website, actually. What the hell was that? You need to make a website for it. I mean, it's simple. Like, actually, there's this guy, Heza, on YouTube. He made a coin called Fluffy Coin, just to show people. He didn't know what was going to happen, but it was shocking. Within 3 days, it had a $4 million market cap, and he just literally made up some dumb meme coin. It was shocking, even for me. I was like, oh, it's even easier than I thought. You see, MetaMask and Wonderland to work. Well, for him always. Guess how confident I am you can figure out how to make that work. 100%. So if you don't make it work, you're just quitting. And you're cheating yourself. And honestly, that's what most people will do. Some form of cheating themselves. Crypto holder, you saw that? I love Heza. He's a good kid. He's smart. I like him. I've been, actually, because he originally started as a drop shipping channel, and I used to do drop shipping years ago. And I liked some of his content. I'm like, I'm not an ageist. I'm not looking at a 20-year-old kid and going, he's 20, what does he know? I don't think like that at all. As a matter of fact, you should be looking at a lot of younger people because they know what's going on and where things are going because they're the ones that shape it. I actually want a crypto financial advisor. Could you be mine? Could you be mine? Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It's not legal for me to do that. But I mean, I would tell you what I just told you here, right? Learn crypto trading. Get involved in DeFi, particularly the ones that I'm really into right now are Rebase platforms because it's insane. And it's not going to be like this forever. And then invest in good NFT gaming coins. Good ones. Yeah, like VeChain. VeChain's a good conservative bet. I have plenty of VeChain. I've had it since 2017. My brother put me onto it, actually, in 2017 because he explained it to me. He goes, yeah, they pretty much got shipping and logistics locked down and all these different partnerships. I'm like, all right, cool. So I've been holding VeChain for a solid 4 years. And I've sold some, because you don't need to hold it forever. I don't believe in hodling. It's just, that's silly. Why do I need to write it down? I don't need to do that. But yeah, I like VeChain. I think VeChain's got it. The ones, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you some coins that I think just, no matter, they're not necessarily sexy, but they just have they have staying power. VeChain's one of them. Chainlink, for sure. Bitcoin, Ethereum. XRP. Filecoin. Like, those are some that, like, they're going to stay. They're not necessarily sexy, but they're going to stay. Web3 opportunities in crypto? Absolutely. Web3 opportunities are amazing because that's what we're moving to. I mean, we're moving to Web 3.0. It's not speculation. We're moving to Web 3.0. We're already in the process. So anything Web 3.0 related, which is blockchain's at the foundation of it. Blockchain, crypto, is at the foundation of it. And there's a difference between blockchain and crypto. Crypto has to do with cryptography, which has to do with security and execution, and blockchain is the technology that really puts all that together. Quant, it's too early for me to say for quant, but I could definitely see that. Quant's too new for me to say that, but they seem pretty solid. But there's competition is more and more stiff. So the other ones, like VeChain, like Filecoin, like Ethereum, Bitcoin, Chainlink, they've been around longer. They have, we'll call it network effects. They have more partnerships. They have more users. They have more businesses using them and stuff like that. So to me, that's a lot more stakes in the ground for staying power. To me, quant hasn't established that yet. Most, by far, 99% of cryptos haven't established that. Even with Matic, I like Matic, but I can't say that Matic's going to have staying power yet. I can't say it about Avalanche. I can't say it about Solana. I can't say it about Cardano. I can't say it about any of them. I mean, if you go back and look at the list of the top coins in 2017, most of them aren't. They're gone. They haven't even been talked about, or they're here and they're not even talked about, and their market caps are so low. So you're selling just an indicator called Lever Atlas. I mean, I guess. I don't know what your question's really asking or implying, but yeah. I do sell an indicator called Lever Atlas, and I think that's the only thing I sell. Is ETH going to cross 10,000 end of year? I doubt it. Maybe. I mean, when this shit starts going, it starts going. Can you get it on trade? Yeah, it's that's the only place you can use it is TradingView. It's not going to be in the search or anything like that. Like, I have to add your username into the Lever Atlas indicator so that you can have access to it, and then you can add it into your account, like you saw on my screen. How accurate is the indicator? Well, have you? I mean, I don't have exact numbers, but if you were here as I was going through crap loads of different charts, you saw this stunning accuracy, frankly. But there's a little bit of learning to read it that goes along with it too. But like I said, I stopped counting, but I've done like 200 straight profitable trades, and I'm not special. I mean, I've only been trading for like less than a year. Yeah, you love Wonderland? Yeah, I agree. Wonderland, the founder guy, the main guy, Daniel Sesta, yeah, he's also has Abracadabra.money, Popsicle Finance. Like, he's someone that I really like what he does. Yeah, so that's why I have most of my Rebase DeFi 2.0 money in Wonderland instead of something else. Because 88,000% currently APY, fantastic. But there's a lot of other ones out there like Hector and Spartacus. They have 200, 300,000%, and I put a little bit in those. But Wonderland's the one I feel the most confident with in terms of the people that are running it, because no matter where you invest in crypto or anything in life, in my opinion, it's about the people running it. It's about the people that are there. But Wonderland is becoming a DAO, right? So decentralizing it. And I like where that's going to. 14-day trial. Yeah, there's a 14-day trial on Lever Atlas. $49.99 a month. Or there's a year option too. Which I'm up, in this Ethereum trade I'm in right here, I'm up $40 right now. This one trade. See? 30 went down to 39. $39 in Ethereum, 0.0087. I've only put $200 worth of Ethereum in here. I just 10x leveraged it, so now I got 2,000. And I got in there, and it's up to 45.57. So Lever Atlas pretty much already paid for itself here. And per se, what do you think Ethereum is going to be worth in 4 years. Because when I talk to you guys, I'm talking about a 4-year plan, 4-year strategy, where the goal is to accumulate Bitcoin and Ethereum over the next 4 years, because we'll be in the same spot during the next bull run, literally the same spot. It'll be this time at this point in the next bull run. What do you think Bitcoin and Ethereum would be worth in 4 years at this point in the next bull run? Think it'd be worth more, less, or the same? A lot more. So if you can accumulate for the next 4 years, I don't know how that wouldn't add up to millions of dollars. What looks good to buy now, being ready for the upside. I'm telling you, you're in the right place. What's your name? West Coaster 2. You're in the right place. I don't care about that shit. I don't really care about that shit. I don't really buy. At this point in the bull run, I'm not buying much. I'm trading, as I'm doing all the time, whether it's a bear or a bull market, because I make money. I make money either way. And then I'm staking in DeFi 2.0 platforms like Wonderland. And then if I do buy anything, to answer your question, which I do buy some. They're gaming cryptos. I'm really buying a lot of, and I'm investing a lot in NFTs that have utility and are usable in games. And I'm buying some gaming coins because I think that they will, as a diversification mechanism, but it's certainly not the main thing I'm focused on. Main thing I'm focused on at all times is trading. And then DeFi. And then, well, I mean, granted, I hold a lot, but I'm not really buying a lot. But then, like I said, if I'm buying, I'm mostly buying gaming stuff that looks like it has legs and promise, or is already established. Because if the market does go up, like I think it's going to go up over what time period, I don't know. I actually think my current thesis is I think that this market will extend till like June. That's what I think. What will be the ups and downs in between, I don't know, but I think it'll top out in June. That's my current thesis, based on a much deeper analysis of charts over a much longer period of time, mostly over the entire lifetime of Bitcoin, is where I really come up with this. Yeah, utility in games. NFT gaming tokens. And you got to think about the other things too, like the rails, the building blocks for the gaming ecosystem. That's also something to look at. So it's not necessarily just a game, but something like Altura, Altura. That's kind of the rails, because what that's really going to do is allow NFTs to be able to be used in multiple games and be able to transfer over to multiple games. So that's a big one. I don't want to say you can't miss in the short term, but you kind of can't miss. I really like Gala Games, Gala, Gala. Really like them because they have a suite of games and they're going to go more. Again, it's about there's no substitution for you doing your own goddamn research. Go watch some YouTube videos go watch an interview with someone from Gala and hear them talk about Gala Games and what their plans are for the future and what they have and all this and that. And if they're saying dumb things, then don't invest in them. But I really like where Gala Games is going because of my research. What's the next Axie Infinity? No idea. No clue. But I can tell you Axie Infinity is a drop in the bucket of where gaming is going. I mean, it's got a big market cap, but that's still nothing compared to where crypto blockchain gaming is going. Do you remember mobile gaming early on? Remember Angry Birds, stuff like that, being these monster hits, but they're very simple games? Those are going to be the first things, because Axie Infinity is a pretty simple game. Those are the first things that are really going to do well, but then it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and more complex, more robust games. Helium, MetaHero. I have some MetaHero. I need to actually research that a bit more. Yeah, if it's named Doge Dash, I'm betting it's shit. Because one thing that I've noticed is if you can't come up with original names, if you're just trying to piggyback off of previous successful things in terms of your name, it typically doesn't end up very well. So just because they use Doge or they use SHIB, especially if they use those two, I know they're just pandering to a generally uneducated audience. Not that I'm saying you're uneducated. Maybe I'm wrong. But most people in crypto are newer to crypto and they don't know that much. But they know Doge and SHIB have went up a lot. So they're like, ooh, it's got Doge in it. Maybe it goes up. SHIB, maybe it goes up. Like that's the extent of their understanding of what's happening here. And did Doge and Shiv go up? Did I buy much of that? No. No, I didn't. Because there's like 1,000 of those coins, and to pick the one that's going to go up, if there is one that even explodes, is just a not very good use of time, in my opinion. Again, but maybe it's good. I don't know. It doesn't mean it's going to be bad. Safe Moon. I mean, is there a more pandering name than Safe Moon? It's safe. It's going to moon. Is there a more pandering ass? Like, to me, I'm out immediately. What the fuck is this? Although, I don't get me wrong, I spend a very little bit of my portfolio buying things like that. I have Catgirl. I have Foxgirl. I have Shyborg Inu. I have Mars Rise. I have some, but I'm done. And I think if the bull run continues, Catgirl's the one I feel the strongest about. But I think if this keeps going the way it's going to go, I think that those will, at the very, very end, let's call it June, go insane, and then I'll cash out. But like, I'm not. Ooh, my life, I'm banking on this. I need this to happen. Like, I don't even think about it. I just, when the market gets higher and higher and higher, if it does, then I'll be like, oh, I should probably check that and see what the price is doing. If it goes to zero, cool. Every one of those I invest in, I'm like, I pretty much plan on it going to zero. I don't put a lot of money in it. Because if it goes the way of Shiba or Doge, then you don't need much in it to make a shitload. And actually, there's only so much liquidity that you can even get out anyways, right? The guy that put 8,000 in SHIB and it went up to almost 6 billion, he or she, they can't get 6 billion out because of the way liquidity works. They couldn't do that. Maybe a little bit over, they have to little bit by little bit by little bit take it out. Because if they tried, we're to sell 6 billion right now, they wouldn't even be able to sell it. They'd be able to sell maybe 500 million, maybe a billion, before literally Shiba went to zero. Which, if that's what they want to do, fine. If that would even work that way, that's what I'm saying. So, you only need a little bit, because it's all you're going to be able to liquidate anyways. If it goes that way. Other questions? Other thoughts? Other ideas? Y'all are awesome, by the way. I hope you got a lot of value out of all this today. I really try to bring my best. We started off going through a whole bunch of charts that y'all, we went through Ethereum and XRP and Bitcoin first. And then you guys called out a bunch of different ones you wanted to look at. And we started looking if they were bullish, bearish, or neutral. And we tried to, if you guys were here during that part of it, we only have 14 in here, 13 now. We had a lot more in here at that time, so I don't know how many of you were in here that were in here then, but we learned a lot about divergences, which is really how you identify if prices are about to go up or down. Lever Atlas is available to you anywhere in the world. Yeah, because you can, tradingview.com is also available to everyone in the world. So as long as you have access to tradingview.com, you can get Lever Atlas. But I gotta shave. I'm getting a bit of a pube beard here. Gotta shave this shit. I gotta get a haircut too. But I'm going home for the holidays, sort of. So we're gonna travel, and I'm gonna wait to get a haircut until closer to then. So I'm just gonna let my stuff get ridiculous. It's too long. Not the top, but the sides. I keep that stuff tight. What am I up here? I'm up 28 bucks in ETH. I might take a little bit of profit out here in a little bit. Let me look at the chart real quick. Let's go back and look at the ETH chart. Yeah, I mean, look at it. On the 1 hour, it printed an official bullish divergence. Look at that. Price going down. Momentum going up. That's a nice, sexy bullish divergence. I really, really like that. And I got in, pretty close to the bottom. 44, what did I get in at? 44.68. So that's a pretty good spot. And how did I do that? Lever Atlas, man. This indicator down here showed me, all right, that's pretty good. And then I looked and I saw where the bottoms were. I'm like, all right, if I can get it in the 4460s, that'd be pretty amazing. And that's done pretty well. Now we're doing lower highs so far, but I don't care. It can swing down here below my entry price, and I'm not going to freak out at all because I know momentum is on my side, and I just feel very good about this. Not feel, I just, through experience, I know. Because that's the hardest part in the beginning, because your emotions mess with you. Like, once you start trading, like you just can't stop thinking about it. You're like, oh my god, it went down $1. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And you get afraid. You're like, oh, it could crash at any moment. It doesn't really happen like that. And plus, literally, like every crash that's happened, Lever Atlas showed me it was going to go down. I mean, nothing can tell you how much it's going to go up or down, or how long it's going to go up and down. But you can get some strong indicators to let you know when price is going to change direction. And every crash that happened, Lever Atlas showed me that the price was going to change direction and go down. Didn't tell me how much it was going to go down. That's not how it works. But it told me. So I placed a short. And those crashes, they happen so fast. They don't just happen out of nowhere. They don't. They don't just happen out of nowhere. You see indicators that show that a downturn is coming. And you don't know it's going to be a crash. You just know that price is going to go down. And so I get it in a short. And when that happens, guess what? I get really excited because I'm in a short and I make a shitload really fast. It's amazing. It's amazing. What a different way to look at it. Like, do you think I care about bull or bear markets when I do crypto trading? Not at all, because I earn free crypto when the price goes up and when it goes down. That's crypto trading, baby. Sounds like you missed some good tips. You did. I appreciate you being in here. We went through a lot of charts. Overall, the market looks like it's ready for an upturn. It really does. But every chart we looked at shows some bullish divergences going on. Now, I'm not going to say, here we go to all new all-time highs, but it just looks like we are going up. And I'm in an Ethereum and an XRP trade right now in long positions, meaning I've placed trades that accrue profit when the price goes up. And by profit, I don't mean that, of course, the value of my Ethereum and XRP go up, the value of them, but I actually get more Ethereum and XRP because the price is going up, in addition to the price appreciation. That's trading. I have a free masterclass, link in bio, check it out. How much on average do you make a day by crypto trading? Hard to say. I don't really keep track. But I'm not in a trade every day. I wait. I'm picky. I wait for the trades to come to me. When I see a clear bullish or bearish divergence on the 1 hour time frame, is typically what I wait for. Like, I'm in no rush. I'm not in any rush there's lots of days where I'm not in any trades. But in some days I'm in a trade for a day, sometime I'm in a trade for days. During the last, when we just went up, I caught that at the bottom, like 4,080, something like that. And I rode it all the way up to like almost 4,800. Not the whole position, because I took profit along the way. But I was in that for several days. You don't need much money. You just do you own Ethereum or Bitcoin already? Patel 87. If you do, you just use the Bitcoin or Ethereum or XRP you already have, and you go trade with it. I mean, if you don't have some Ethereum or Bitcoin, that would surprise me. Most people would probably have at least some Bitcoin or Ethereum, but you don't need much. I mean, you can start trading with $10, and then if you would take my masterclass and take me up on the free trial of Lever Atlas, you'll get my whole course too, which I normally charge $300 for, but it's free if you just try Lever Atlas, because I really want you to start this, and I want to drop every barrier I can for you to get started, because that's the hardest part, is getting started. But when I started trading, I just put in like $200 worth of Ethereum, and I just started trading with it. You don't need to trade the whole amount. You can trade $1. You don't need to, just because I put in, you can put in $10,000. Doesn't mean every trade you got to put up $10,000. You can put up $5. And you can do leverage trading, which is like, I usually do 10x leverage trading. So in this Ethereum trade over here, I put up this again. This is my small trading account, trading account. I put up just $200 worth of Ethereum, and I 10x leveraged it. So now I'm trading with the profits from $2,000 worth of Ethereum. So that means every 10% the price goes up, I actually get $200, which means I double my money when it just goes up 10%. And on a short, when it goes down 10%, I would double my money on 10x leverage. And you can do all the way up to 100x leverage, but I don't recommend that at all, because if the price goes 1% in the wrong direction, you lose all the money you put in that trade. But 10x leverage gives you a lot of room, in my opinion. Is making 100K at 31 respectable? Totally. But it's what you do with your money. It's not really how much you make. I know millionaires that are broke. They got to borrow money to pay taxes every fucking year, because they're just terrible with managing their money. Typically because they have a good income, but they're not good investors. Like, they just go buy shit. Like, they go buy cars, they go buy clothes, they take trips, and they just blow their money on shit that is worth less than the money they spent on it immediately. You go buy a car, well, that car is never going to be worth what you paid for it again. It's just going to keep going down, down, down in value. It's called a depreciable as opposed to an appreciable. And the richest people I know focus on appreciables, which means that they constantly, almost exclusively, put their money in things that make money. And if they want to buy something, they have their assets pay for it, right? So if you want to get a car, go buy an asset that pays for that car, right? You go buy an apartment building, and if it creates, maybe you go lease a Ferrari for $3,000 a month. Well, if you can go buy an income-producing property that produces $3,000 cash flow, that building is now paying for your Ferrari. But even that makes me cringe, because I'm like, yeah, I could take that $3,000 and like build it up and put it somewhere else into getting something else, because I'm all about building wealth. And that's just where my priorities lie. Like, I don't like to buy shit. It doesn't do much for me. But putting my money in something that gives me a return, that's a fantastic feeling for me. And I think that would be for most people. We're just not taught that shit because most people don't know it. Not to get into all of it, but it's it's the system we live in. We're taught to be worker bees. Glad you're finding this interesting. But yeah, 100K at 31, with 100K, like, and it depends. Are you living beyond your means? Are you taking out loans? Bad loans? Because the richest people I know are also in heavy debt, but the right kind of debt. And they keep getting in more debt because they use debt to buy assets and income producing and things that have good ROI. Very different. We're not taught that shit. Probably going to pop off pretty soon. Y'all got any last questions? Any last thoughts? What's up, stock trader? Crypto stock trader. Hello. What platform do you use for trading? TradingView. Oh, Bybit. I use Bybit. I have a link. If you go to the link in my bio, click that link, and then you'll be on a page with several links. One of them will be for Bybit, and it'll give you a 3.5% deposit bonus on your initial deposit. And just because you deposit the money doesn't mean you got to use it. You could always withdraw it and just take the free money, but I don't suggest that. I suggest trading and stacking your bags. I'm glad you found this goodie. I appreciate you saying that, Utah. I spend almost all day, every day in crypto because I'm just so I love it so much. I love it. I'm a numbers guy, and I love the game of money. I love the money game, and it is a fun game if you know how to play it. And there's no one that knows everything about it. There's no end to how much you can learn about it. And particularly, I mean, the crypto money game is the best game, most profitable game I've ever even read about. Yeah, go through the goodie. Yep, that's a good idea. It's free. Seriously, it's legit. It's about 90 minutes. And it gives you a little mindset too, because the mindset is not to chase the next fucking Shiba Inu. The mindset is to have an actual plan, strategy, which is what 99% of people in crypto, but I'd say in the fucking world, don't have, is a plan, a strategy. And the strategy is a 4-year plan that I think anybody, if they follow it, can become a multimillionaire in 4 years in crypto. Not financial advice. Can't guarantee anything. These are my opinions, and I feel, but that's how I feel. And if you go watch and listen to me, I think it will make sense to you. It makes a ton of sense to me. You're having a hard time understanding it. What is it? And that's the thing. No matter what it is, we always have a hard time understanding it until we understand it. It's the way shit works. The question is, do you want what the understanding will bring you? And when I started trading crypto, I didn't know shit, but I knew I wanted to learn it. So, and a lot of things I didn't understand it. Got frustrating, gets frustrating, everything does. Granted, where I'm starting you guys out at is where I'm at in my journey. Like, this is what to focus on. I had to go through all kinds of shit to get where I'm at today. But I decided I wanted to get there, and I got there. That's the way it works. I'm not special. I'm not. It's the way it works for everybody. Just us that screws ourselves and stops ourselves and quits and does. We just do dumb. We are our only enemy and our only obstacle. How long ago did I start trading? Less than a year. Less than a year. And here I am, 200 plus straight profitable trades, teaching people trading, have my own indicator. What's the next crypto to make people wealthy? You're in the right place. I'm going to tell you. It's the one that makes you the most money. A lot of different ways to do it. Crypto trading is the best way to do it. Most controllable, most, I don't know what word I'm looking here for, but it's the most certain way. Chasing the next Shiba Inu, white boy, you're probably pretty new to crypto. And that's fine. Welcome. Most people are. But so my goal here on this channel and with everything that I share is to get people on board with the more experienced aspects, which are not chasing Shiba Inu and stuff like that. Hold on, I got a visitor. What's going on? What is this? Oh, thank you. I've been brought coffee. I have some coffee, but I'll take more. Thank you. It's my lovely, lovely partner. I don't remember what I was saying. Probably the same thing I'm always saying. Don't chase Shiba Inu. Yummy. Instead, if you have a 4-year plan, where the goal, where you do it, you got to ask yourself, the most successful people in crypto, who are they? They're whales in smart money. So you got to ask yourself, what do they do? And how many of them are you listening to? Because they're not really talking much. Just a second. What's going on, love? Oh, I got food? Thank you. Yeah, buddy. I'm going to hop off soon and just go eat it. But what are they doing? What are they doing? They're not chasing Shiba Inu. They're not wondering what the next coin to make people wealthy is. They know what the good shit is. They know it's Bitcoin. They know it's Ethereum. And so their goal is, how can we accumulate as much of this as possible before literally people figure out what's going on and they will never sell it anymore. That's what they do. Their goal is to accumulate. So I realized that and I thought, oh, that's what they're doing? Well, that's what I'm going to do then. And so everything I do is based around that premise, that thesis, is the accumulation of Bitcoin and Ethereum. I gotta take a shower. Is the main goal. Over 4 years, there's no reason you can't become a multimillionaire if you just follow that one and only strategy over the next 4 years. And obviously you're like, well, I don't have money to buy it. Well, yeah, you don't need to. You just need to learn crypto trading. Because you can accumulate. When the price goes up and when it goes down without spending a penny. You just use the Ethereum and Bitcoin you already have. Should I save enough to buy Bitcoin, buy ETH at a coin, as a coin? Well, I mean, you could start with $10 of Ethereum. You don't need to save up a bunch. The point is to just get started. That's where you start, white boy. And excuses like don't know where to start, that's not a viable excuse. You got to take more accountability for yourself than that. I'm sure you're a fine person, but I'm not here to be just nice, and that mindset, you'll never get ahead. That's a losing mindset. That's a losing perspective. You don't know where to start? Nobody does. You just start, and then you start moving. That's the way it works. But you're here, and if you want to listen to what I'm saying, crypto trading. I have a free masterclass. Link in bio. Start there. I hope that answers your question. Now, the next question is, are you going to do it? Or are you going to keep letting the thought of, maybe I can do this, maybe I can do that, where should I start? Yeah, should I start there? You're going to sit in indecision and do fucking nothing and miss everything. That's what most people do. So I'm making you aware of it. What do I mean by trading? Go take the masterclass. That's what I mean by trading. Go take the masterclass. You'll learn. You'll learn what I mean. Trading is basically where you use your crypto you already have to trade it for more crypto, which is not buying it low and selling it high and buying it again lower, which you can do that. That is an accumulation method, and I do that. But it's by far not the main thing I'm focused on, because I'm able to get free Ethereum and Bitcoin when the price goes down for free. I get it. That's what trading allows you to do, stuff like that. Go take the masterclass. If you don't go take the masterclass, the free masterclass, you're losing it. You're doing what most people are doing, sitting in indecision. How hard is it to go take a free masterclass? Easy. If you won't do it, you're your own problem. And that's the truth for all of us. The biggest obstacle we have towards what we want is ourselves. Well, what's your name? Can a solution for you? I don't remember ignoring your question. That sounds a little hostile. I don't remember seeing your question. But yeah, I'm mostly a trade by far. You're welcome, white boy. Go watch the masterclass. Seriously. Because I promise you, what you're doing right now is not leading you towards a path of least resistance towards the success you want. Trading. Take it from someone that's been around for quite a while. Trading. I started out where you were at. Not knowing shit. Just buying whatever the hell I thought I had an inkling for. Without any real rhyme or reason to it. I got a sandwich there I really want to eat. That's okay. Can of loose. Backs. Let me pull up Backs, see if it's even on here. Backs must be a very, very, very small coin because it's actually not even on here to look at. It's the first one today that wasn't on there. Yeah, boy. Yeah, buddy. All right. You're going to have to kind of watch me eat a sandwich, but ask me any questions. I'm not a mean guy. I'm a pretty nice guy. But I'm so nice that I have to tell you the truth because my main goal above all is to help you even if it's not what you want to hear. It's on KuCoin. That's fine. But I can't pull it up on the chart to analyze it in terms of if the price is going to go up or down. I don't know if you people want to watch me eat. Try to take my bites off camera. Damn, that's good. How come? I don't know. I don't know why. No slight information a little about helium. Maybe helium's on here. Is it HNT? Yeah, helium's on here. Let me take a bite. Let's flip the camera. Let's take a look at this chart for helium. All right. It's hard for me to say what's going to happen here. There's not a clear, I'm sure momentum's going up, but so is price. So what we want to look for a divergence is like back here, right? Price came down, over here, sorry. Price came down, momentum went up. So then we had a bullish divergence, price went up. I don't see anything clear over here. Like if this price here, if this price was going down, like say this was down here, and we had this kind of thing going on here, that would be a bullish divergence. But right here with helium, my guess is it kind of trades sideways for a bit. I can't make any, I would definitely would not place a trade on that right now. Take another bite. This thing's got like some mayo or something in it, mustard. So it's a little messy. Love arugula. Ooh, thanks for the roses. I hope you can't hear me because I'm a loud eater. Everyone tells me like constantly sounds like I'm chewing rocks. Like I'm eating yogurt and it sounds like I'm chewing rocks. Thank you for the finger heart. I don't know if I've got that before. That sounds funny. But just to sum it up, because some of you are new in here and I haven't said it yet. I have cat girl, yeah. There's really three things I focus on. Trading is number one by far. Like it's just because it doesn't matter what the market's doing. I can get Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP and some other things for free, whether the price goes up or down. I get it free because the main goal is accumulation. And then I get involved in DeFi. The main one I'm involved with is Wonderland Time. And then I've done a few other ones that are like that platform, but in much smaller investments. And then in terms of buying things, I'm buying some gaming coins and some NFTs that have use that are usable in the games. That's about it. Honestly, that's about it. And that's plenty because most people try to do too many things. I don't really go chasing the next coin. I mean, I have a lot of coins. I mean, I got Bitcoin, obviously Ethereum. I've been trading with them. XRP. I have Avalanche. I have Solana. I have Matic, Elron, B-Chain. I don't even know. So many. I don't even know. I just have them. I'm just kind of holding most of them, but I'm taking my profits, and I find myself taking more and more of my profits and just pushing them into the DeFi protocol. Because if you can get 2% on something every day for the next 30 days, you're up like 75%. Now, can I expect a crypto coin to really beat that? Probably not. So I'm moving money out of my crypto holdings that aren't Bitcoin or Ethereum. Although, I take that back, I'm selling Bitcoin to take profits. I'm not at this price, but I did it in the 60s, high 60s. And I moved it into trading or staking into the 80,000% APY. That's what I did. I bought some gaming NFTs if I could get in on them, or ICOs, excuse me, for gaming stuff. But they're hard to get in because you got to get whitelisted on most of them, and I have yet to be whitelisted on anything. I don't know how it works, and anyways, we're still really early. Oh yeah, I got sand and mana. I've had that for quite a while. I was buying a lot of sand well under $1. And I have way more sand than I have mana because I like Animoca Brands. That's the company behind it. And basically everything they touch turns to gold. Everything Animoca Brands does, I want a piece of. Oh, shit. VR, like virtual reality? Yeah, because gaming. Listen, I'm not a gamer. I don't play games. I don't have a PlayStation. I have an Xbox. I haven't had that shit for a long time, long time. Like I don't even know. You know what? I have the PlayStation 1, and I never had another PlayStation after that. That's it. I'm not a gamer. But it doesn't mean I don't understand how huge the gaming market is and how I understand that blockchain gaming is going to eat online gaming. It's going to eat it. Most gaming is online now, and it's going to eat online gaming because it's such a massive, massive disruptor of the current gaming style and ecosystem, culture, and economy. And it's just the easiest thing in all of crypto and all of blockchain to become mass adopted. It will be the first thing that is mass adopted because it's going to eat. It's just going to eat online gaming. Online gaming is going to have a choice of I'm either going to get into blockchain gaming or I'm going to go out of business. And they're going to have to make it quick. Because the way it's currently set up is it's set up to really benefit the gaming companies more than the gamers. Blockchain gaming is going to completely flip that around, where it's about the entire system, which are the users, because the users are going to have a lot more choices, and their vote matters. It's everything. And your things that you have are NFTs, right? So if you have a skin in a game or whatever, currently it's just something you have and you buy it directly from the game maker, and and you buy it, and you can't sell it to anybody. It has no value other than what you just use in the game. Maybe it makes you some coins in the game, but the coins in the game aren't worth any real world value. In blockchain gaming, you can earn coins in games, and they have real world value. You can convert them into dollars, or Ethereum, or Bitcoin. And your skins and your guns, you can level them up, and you can sell them to other people. You can use them in multiple different games. Changes everything. Like I buy VR. Is VR an actual coin? Guess not. Guess I did not buy that. Excuse me. Sorry. I really want to eat this sandwich. I hope it's not grossing anybody out. I haven't eaten all day. So goddamn messy though. Listen on KuCoin today. Metaverse coin. 99% of Metaverse stuff currently is going to go to shit. It's going to go zero. Because it's just we're so far away from having the real Metaverse. Not so far. In terms of crypto world, which when I say so far away is like 5-6 years. It's so early. And you can make some. I mean, long-term bets, there's hardly any I can make a long-term bet on. But I have sand and mana. But sand is a lot more sand. But basically other Metaverse stuff, I'm not even buying. I'm buying gaming stuff. Because Metaverses are just so... Here's what I'll do though. When we enter the bear market, I will buy land. I will buy virtual real estate. But it's just so inflated right now. In my opinion. Did anyone get involved in the Matrix NFT thing? Anyone do that? Yeah, I have a lot of Engine. The Engine's done very well for me. Engine is part of the rails I was talking about, the infrastructure of gaming. username 0000111127, you're focusing on the wrong things. If you're going to buy Engine, or if you're going to focus on buying coins, buy ones you believe in. Don't be so focused on the day-to-day price. Not that you need to hold them forever, but take profits too. And don't buy at the top. And all that out the window, screw all that. Learn crypto trading. Crypto trading, which is probably not what you think it is. I have a free masterclass that teaches it, the link in the bio. The most powerful thing you can do for yourself. I don't know how high Engine will go. He'll go. But again, if you're, and you might have just hopped on the stream. Yeah. So crypto trading, but then DeFi. So I'm taking profits out of coins because the DeFi projects I'm in, it's almost impossible for almost any crypto coin to outperform it. And I can actually bank on the DeFi projects paying me because of the yield. So I'm not really caring what coins do so much other than deciding when my take profit points are. I hope that makes sense. Because I'm really trying to share different ideas than what you hear. Take profits and reinvest them. Not into buying more coins, not typically. If you do, it's because you're staking and you're getting yield. Most of the coins I have now in terms of volume, that's not true. Most of the ones I have are just regular coins accruing value. But I'm moving more and more of my profits from those into staking. And of course, my Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm constantly trading that, growing my bags for free. VBS. I don't know much about it. I can tell you several people today on the stream have asked me about it. Apologies to people on YouTube, I just can't hide my eating from you. TikTok, I can hide it. But YouTube, I can't really, sorry. It's a very messy sandwich, but it's delicious. This is Rising Stars thing up here. We analyzed Crow earlier in the stream. There wasn't a lot of data showing us whether it was going to go up or down. But, I think, they had so much of a pump that I wouldn't be interested in buying right now. You can't chase stuff because you can't chase green candles. You can't chase it because it's going up. You got to buy things you believe in when they're down, if that's the strategy you're taking. But I do trading and DeFi and gaming coins and gaming NFTs. You got to ask yourself, what are most people doing? And once you get that answer, what are most people doing? Don't do that. But as humans, that's what we do. It's called social proof. We look around the herd. What are most people doing? And we do that. We don't ask ourselves, what are the most successful people doing? Which are not the majority of people. Not even close. So in crypto, who are the most successful people? Whales. Smart money. What are they doing? Are they wondering if Crow is going to go up? No. Are they wondering what the next Shiba Inu is? No. They're not doing any of that shit. Here's what they're doing. They have one goal. The main goal is accumulation of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Accumulation. Which doesn't mean just buying it and buying dips and buying. I mean, they do that. They'll buy some dips for sure. And they'll sell high too. They'll do that in the idea of buying back lower. Yes, they do that. But that's not their main strategy. No, it's not. Their main strategy is trading. Trading. Because you can use your Bitcoin and Ethereum you already have and accumulate more of it. The most successful by far in the space, that's what they do. And guess what? 99% of people don't really understand what trading even is. I have a free masterclass, link in bio. Go watch it. It's free. If you won't go do that, you're going to keep doing what the majority do, and you're going to get the results of the majority, which aren't great. But if you want the results of the few, do the things the few are doing. I'm in DeFi. Like, why would I not get an 88,000% APY? Why do I care about buying a coin when I can get 88,000 fucking percent? Guaranteed, basically guaranteed. And paid to me every 8 hours. Not 88,000% every 8 hours, but make about 2% a day. Yeah. Like, how am I going to beat that? You know how hard it will be for me to beat that by buying crypto coins? Basically impossible. I'd have to get super lucky. And with trading, it's really a 4-year plan. Do most people in crypto have a plan? Or a strategy? A real one? No. Hell no. They're just trying to find the next coin to go up. And that's not a winning strategy. You can make a little bit, but it's not a winning strategy. 4 years. Give yourself 4 years. And accumulate as much Bitcoin and Ethereum as you have. But I only have so much of a budget. With trading, your budget is irrelevant. You don't need a penny. You just need some Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then you can start trading with it. You never have to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum again. Just buy a little bit and start trading with it. And then you can grow it and grow it and grow it and grow it without spending another penny. And not just in little bits. Let me check my trade over here. How much am I up? I got into Ethereum long today. A small one. I put $200 worth of Ethereum in this account right here. I did 10x leverage. So now I'm trading with the profits from 2000. Right? I borrowed $1,800. I got paid to do it, not because of my profits. I did a limit order. So I actually got a maker's rebate. I got paid to borrow $1,800 of Ethereum. And I'm getting the profits off it right now. 0.089 ETH is my profit, which means I'm up almost 20% on my actual investment of $200 for a total of about $40, a little over $40 worth of Ethereum at the moment. And it cost me a penny. I just used the Ethereum I already had. That's trading. Wonderland pays 2%, about 2% every day. It's about 1.88% every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. Every day. And imagine as that builds up over time, not even that much time. At that rate, you double your money in about 45 days. And guess where it is in another 45 days? 4x your initial investment. Guess where it is in another 45 days from there? 8x your investment. How am I going to beat that buying a fucking coin? I gotta take another bite. Best coin for beginners? Not really one. I mean, if you do nothing else, buy Ethereum. My opinion. Not financial advice. Don't crush me. TikTok and YouTube gods. These are just my opinions. I'll back them up though. I love Gala. Hell yeah. Listen. Yeah. Listen, I think Gala, Sandbox, Decentraland, although I'm much more bullish on Gala and Sandbox than I am Decentraland, I think that where they're at now is nothing compared to where they're going to be. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Sorry. You don't need to see that. Sorry. Don't throw up. I got a moon bag. That's good. Learn crypto trading. Correct, Utah. But don't put in more than you can lose. Don't put it all in. I mean, I feel very confident about that project. I love the team. I feel very confident in the team. They have a great track record. They're real legit people. They also, Danielle Sesta is the main guy. And they also have Abracadabra.money and Popsicle.finance. And they're really trying to do things. And they're doing some amazing things. Wonderland being part of it. So even though 88,000%, funny enough, is not the best APY out there, it's the best risk-reward value that I see. Maybe in the entire world at the moment. I really, really mean that. But based on a risk-reward ratio that I'm making up. Because they're all made up. They're all theory. And then I put a little bit in Spartacus and Hector, which are on the Phantom Network. Because their APY is 200 to 300,000%. So you'd make even more than 400 a day, but they're newer, and I don't know as much about their teams. But they look very active on Twitter and Discord, so it looks to me like they're really trying to do something and interact with their community, which is a really positive sign. No, it's not hard to cash out, not at all. You just go to Trader for Wonderland. You go to TraderJoeXYZ.com and just swap it. You just unstake it, which there's never an issue with that. Then you just go to Trader Joe and you swap it for whatever. You can swap it for a stable coin. You can swap it for Avalanche. You can swap it for a lot of things. It's very easy to cash out. As easy as anything else. But Utah, you'll never know until you do it. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Most people won't take step one because they let fear run them. Truth is, you can't know everything going in, right? Because some things you just need to get your hands on. Actually, most things. To really, really understand them. Because right now you're just taking my word for it and my experience. And I have nothing but good things to say. And I'm not sponsored. I'm not in any way promoting it other than I'm just trying to share it with you, my audience. But first at Avalanche. Yeah, it's on the Avalanche network. So you need to get the Avalanche network on your MetaMask, which easy to do. You can just Google it. There'll be a video that pops up and shows you how to do it. I showed how to do it earlier in this video if you were here. And I did it in 3 minutes. You just add Avalanche to your MetaMask, and then you got to get Avalanche in your wallet, in your MetaMask wallet. Easiest way to do it, just go to Coinbase, buy some Avalanche, and send it to your MetaMask wallet. It's the easiest way for most people. Then you go to TraderJoeXYZ.com, and you swap your Avalanche for time. And then you go to Wonderland, and you stake your time. And unstake it when you want to. It'll go back into your wallet, and you can go back over to TraderJoeXYZ.com, and you can swap your time back for Avalanche, or for a stable coin like USDT or something, or MIM, Magic Internet Money, which is becoming my favorite stable coin. Well, yeah, I mean, it makes sense that it went over your head. I mean, there's just multiple steps. So who do I get? I use MetaMask. MetaMask. Do you have a MetaMask wallet? I have MetaMask. That's what I use. And that's what most people use. And I've been using that for years. SoFi. It's in SoFi, like SoFi Stadium? Is that like the SoFi, like SoFi Stadium, like that SoFi? Did they make a crypto wallet? I wouldn't want any part of that. That's me. I wouldn't want any part of them. I don't want any part of traditional finance. It's all part of the system I don't want to, that we're trying to get rid of. That's just me. MetaMask is actually, you know, it's crypto, decentralized. But I heard of Splash Coin. I have not heard of Splash Coin. Check that guy's face up there. There's Daniel Sesta. Yeah, probably take a little bit of profit out of my Ethereum trade. I'm up 16.5%. Should probably take a little bit out. Maybe I'll set a stop loss. But Utah, yeah, I mean, and plus there's just, you can just Google how to stake in Wonderland, and they'll walk you through everything I just showed you. I think I may even have a video up for it somewhere. Floki. Give me one reason that Floki will blow all our minds. Give me one reason. Other than you say it's gonna. Please, give us one reason. Claudia, that is up to you. That's up to you. I haven't taken any out. I've just been adding to it, actually. Because I've been investing in it for over a month now. And so I feel pretty confident with it. So I've just been kind of putting in more. But what I plan on doing is taking my wrapped memo. If you were here earlier and saw that, I plan on using it as collateral to borrow MIM, which is a stable coin, MIM. I plan on borrowing it and then buying more time with that MIM that I borrowed and staking that. But I'm not going to use all my memo. I'm going to take like 10%. You know, if I got $10,000 in memo, I'll borrow $1,000 of MIM and then use that MIM to buy $1,000 more time and stake that time. Just a way to get some little extra alpha. Izzy, give us one reason. It will pump is the same thing as saying it's going to blow our mind. Why? What is going to make it pump? What? What does it do? What is one reason it's going to go up? You give me one, I'll go buy it. I own some Floki Inu because it's a meme coin. I've got very little, because I take about 1% of my portfolio and buy, I have some Ryoshi. I take 1% of my portfolio and buy these little shit meme coins just in case. But I plan on every one of them going to zero. I plan on never making a penny from them. I count on it's gone money. But if one booms, fantastic. But it's no way part of my focus. But I'm still waiting. Give me a reason Floki's going to go up. Other than people want it to go up, which is, that's all it needs. That's all it needs, actually. But that's no guarantee. If it's really doing something useful, vital to the ecosystem, then it's inevitably going to go up. And that's what I want. Broke the retracement. It doesn't mean it's going to blow my mind. Price is going to go up and down. It doesn't mean it's going to 100,000x. It's impossible that it has no sell pressure. If it had no sell pressure, you couldn't buy it. Because on every end of a buyer, there's a seller. Hey, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, like, you know how many people come and just say that about different shit coins? Most coins are shit coins. I own shit coins. But you got to ask yourself, why is it going to go up? What does it have going for it? What makes it different? And for these shit coins, it is about community, about people driving up the price. Mostly people that don't know what the fuck they're doing. And that's fine. It doesn't matter. Price goes up. I get it. But I'd be looking, like what I would want to hear from you, Izzy, is something showing me that the community is fucking rolling. More than just coming on streams and comments and stuff saying, oh, it's going to blow up. I mean, like real community activity, like community with other community people. That would make me very bullish. But if it's just a bunch of people holding the coin, wanting it to go up, that doesn't inspire me at all. Because welcome to every fucking crypto coin there is. So how do you know the difference? I haven't heard, like if I started hearing Floki, I haven't heard any shit coins get, meme coins getting talked about to the level they need to be to ramp them up. So right now, I don't think we're in much of a meme coin booming market. For what else would you invest in a dog coin? It is, yeah, it's true. But like, you know, just because Shiba did it, just because Doge did it, doesn't mean there's ever going to be another one again. So I don't know. It's trending, but a lot of them are trending. Not trending like Shiba or Doge was. I mean, Doge had fucking Elon Musk tweeting about it. And Shiba just happened to actually just have a lot of different media places talking about it at the same time. That was very serendipitous. I mean, hell, I made a Shiba Inu video that got 11 million views because I showed how the price went up from November 2020 to May 2021. But it's like catching lightning in a bottle. It's just so hard. The chart can never tell you it's going to blow up. It can't. The chart. I take it from a trader, a guy that reads charts all day. You can't ever tell how much it's going to move. But here I am just giving the counter. I could be totally wrong. Fuck if I know. But truth is, I just don't have that much focus on it. When I can just go do other things that guarantee me stupid returns, like trading, like DeFi 2.0. Do you think Floki, would you bet your life that Floki is going to beat 88,000% APY? If not, sell most of your Floki and go stake that shit into 88,000% APY. Is there anything more logical than that? Probably not. In case you're wondering, 88,000 APY is 880x. I stake at Wonderland. Wonderland is where I stake. And I trade on Bybit. But I suggest taking my masterclass, which is free, before that. And then, you know, on Bybit, you can actually practice trade. You don't have to even trade real money. You can go practice trade and trade on their testnet, and they'll fund your account with, you know, fake money, fake Bitcoin or Ethereum, and you can just start trading in the practice account, which is based off. It's just like real trading, except for you have nothing to lose, and it's a good training wheels way to get started. Nothing wrong with training wheels at all, because then you take training wheels off and it gets a little more pressure, but you make yourself more confident going into the pressure. That is inevitably the beginning of doing something new. I had to manually type the link in. Oh, weird. You could also go to dailycryptobull.com. Well, time's actually down from its all-time high. Its all-time high was like 9,800. It's like 7,300 right now. I don't care so much where the price of time goes, because if they're giving me 2% more time every day, I'm just accumulating time. And I do think the price will go up a lot. If this market goes where I think it's going to go, I think the time token could go to 50,000 plus. But I don't care. I thought about it from the worst case scenario. What if time goes down 90%? What if it goes to $730? Which would be down 90% from 7,300. Okay, how much money would I make in a year if it goes down 90%? That's what you need to think about this stuff. and I'd still be up like 5x in a year. Risk reward ratio. What if it stays the same? Well, I'm gonna get multiple millions of dollars in a year from it. If it stays the same price. If it goes up, waboom. So the downside is very, very limited. Actually, there doesn't even seem to be a downside from a profit standpoint. And the upside is higher than I can see. So, and it's not just off of speculation, it's DeFi, so it's paying me a yield every 8 hours. Not because I'm special, just because I'm in it, just because I'm part of the community. Floki, how does it reward me for holding its coin? It doesn't. It expects me to promote it as the holder. I don't have to promote time. I'm sharing it with you. Not that they've paid me or anything like that. Not that they've asked me to. I'm just doing it because I find it very, very, very valuable. And I'm sharing it with you because you're my audience and that's why you're here. I'm going to drink way too much coffee. Same here with Splash. Wait, what was Splash again? Was it a Splash.finance thing? Again, there's a lot of these rebase things coming out that pay these big APYs. I wouldn't trust most of them. Wonderland, I've really done my research on. And I've been in it a month. The team that's behind it, I know their track record. They're publicly out. They speak all the time. They're very smart. I love where their vision is. And I'm not just saying that because I want it to be true. I'm very critical. But I really, really like them. Danielle Sesta, he's also the guy in the team behind Abracadabra.money, MIM, Popsicle.finance. They got a hell of a track record and they're really changing things. They're really like innovating. So, and they have Wonderland, I'm in. Even though it's 88,000% APY, right? But I also put some in Hector and Spartacus, which are on the Phantom Network. They're very much newer. They have about 200,000, 300,000% APY. But I'm not as certain of their team and who they are. I don't know as much about them, even though I've been doing my research. What was I saying? I had a message pop up there. So I put a little bit in those ones because 200, 300,000%, like I have to put some in. If it goes to zero, it goes to zero. It's the amount of money that I can lose. But with Wonderland, I've been building confidence over time, so I've been putting in more and more. I started just a little bit. Splash.fun is an 18 plus adult coin that just started up recently. That does not sound like something I'm interested in. Sorry. Just based on that one sentence. That's all I know about it. That does not interest me at all. How can I buy AVAX in MetaMask for my cake? So you're on PancakeSwap, I take it, which I've actually moved almost all of my, I've got rid of off PancakeSwap. I have 5 cake left in PancakeSwap. And the only reason I have that there is so that I can have some cake to transact on PancakeSwap. What you would do, what would you do? Here's what you could do. Find something you can swap your cake to that is on, say, Coinbase, and transfer it to your Coinbase wallet or wherever you buy and sell, whatever exchange. Do that, and then buy Avalanche with it. I mean, you could go to Pancake and probably convert it into a stable coin like Tether or USDC, and you just send it to your Coinbase wallet or KuCoin or Binance, and you can just use it to buy Avalanche. And then you send Avalanche to your MetaMask wallet, but you got to set up the Avalanche network on your MetaMask wallet first. You know, me saying these words isn't going to help you as much. there's tons of videos out there to show you how to do it step by step by step. Yeah, I'm not a porny guy. You know what I mean? I'm just not. Like, I'm not, I don't know. It's being too sexual is like, it's gross to me. There's a healthy amount, and then there's just like a problem. And I think that it's just my opinion. Doesn't mean it can't be successful. Just because I'm not part of that audience doesn't mean it can't be successful. Like, I remember my brother, he worked at a movie place back when movie places still existed, which wasn't that long ago. Talking like 05, 06. And there was this battle going on between Blu-ray and what was it called? HD video or something like that. You remember? It was which one's going to win, Blu-ray or HD disc or whatever the fuck it was called. I can't remember what it was called. And he spoke to his manager, said, "Hey, which one do we think we're going to back?" They go, "We're waiting to see what the porn industry does." Because when the porn industry chooses one, then that's probably going to be the winner. But in those types of cases, like that was a big part of VHS and it's Betamax. Yeah, it was a big part of that. But Betamaxes were really big and clunky too. So it's a big industry. Glad you like my opinions. But it's okay to challenge them too. We got to be open to being challenged. That's the only way to have a real open mind, is to be able to. I don't even like the word debate, because debate sounds hostile. I like discussing, like sharing ideas. But there's some things that you're going to have a hard time tipping me off of that pedestal. Crypto trading, you're not tipping me off that pedestal. That's fact. I don't even know what you'd have to show me to change me, because these aren't opinions. I mean, it's opinion, but it's not just made up. Like, it's numbers. You can't debate numbers. Numbers, basically everything in life is debatable, except for math. The first person I ever heard say that, Chris Rock. Chris Rock's a smart guy. Overall, I think. BTCST, what about it? I don't know anything about it. I don't know much about it. Thank you. I'm glad you like my opinions. I hope they're useful. Most of all, I hope they're just useful for you. I hope you're able to capitalize on them. Math is still not ripe enough for such questions. But it's after 3. I like doing these live streams. I haven't done them in a while, but every time I get on, I just stay on for hours, and it eats into my other productivity in the day. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm a crypto investor and educator. Like, those are the two things I do. And in investing comes research, for sure. So investor, researcher, and educator. So to get on these things is the most educational thing I can really do for people, for y'all. Is to get on here and just talk with you directly and show you what I've found based off my research and experimenting and experiences and investing. I'm in Seattle. I think when ETH gets to 2.0, that's the end of the entire market and everything's going to crash. Buy the news, sell the rumor, or buy the rumor, sell the news, sell the fact. When it happens, the hype will be at its peak, at its climax. Just like Cardano launching its smart contracts, hyped all the way up to 3, and then what happened after the smart contracts came out? It's been going down ever since. It's half of that now, even though we're in a uptrending market. You got to sell the hype. My current theory is, based off of the cycles of Bitcoin. That's what I'm really basing this off of. And every cycle has gotten longer. And from my estimations, from measuring them out, it seems that this cycle, I think, is going to go 20 to a maximum about 30% longer than the last one. And the last one went for about 1,050 days. Right now we're somewhere around 1,090 days. So I project at least 200 more days in this bull cycle, which put us somewhere in June, which I think could also very much line up with Ethereum 2.0 coming out. And by then, the XRP SEC lawsuit will probably be over. And I think all of that, those main points, will line up together, and we will see a massive parabolic move, blow off top, crash, enter the bear market. That's my current theory. Could I be wrong? Likely. But that's my best theory I have so far, based off of what I've looked at, without going into all the deep details. But know that it mostly lines up with the history of the Bitcoin market from its beginning to now, and the lengths of the cycles, the percentage gains of the cycles. And I also think that Bitcoin will top out around 180 to 220. I think once it crosses 100,000, we are going to see FOMO like we've never seen before. And everyone that's been on the fence about buying Bitcoin is going to be 100,000, oh my God. They're going to FOMO in because they're like going to feel massive missing out, and they don't want to miss out anymore. They're going to buy in hordes, and it's going to spike it up to 200,000 in a matter of like 2-3 weeks, and then the whole shit's going to crash. I think it could go up to even an ultimate high of about 280. I think that's the highest it could possibly go, but I think it realistically ends up somewhere between 180 and 220, and then it crashes. It happens just like I said. And I think it'll happen somewhere around June. I think it will coincide with ETH 2.0 coming out, and maybe the end of the XRP SEC lawsuit, which would bring in a shitload of money, right? I mean, when I say it out loud, it sounds possible, doesn't it? That's all. It's the best I've got so far. No one can actually predict the future. NFTs, I'm very bullish, but I mean, most of the ones that exist now are going to go to zero. But NFT as a technology, as a way of authenticating, having and transferring ownership of digital and physical assets, very bullish. It's like asking me in 1992 if I'm bullish on the internet. I am. Not necessarily every website that's going to come up. I'm close, but the internet in general, massively. NFTs, massively. The question is, which ones do you buy? I'm focused on, the only NFTs I buy are focused on having use in games. But I don't think it's the best time to buy NFTs in general, because I buy most of my shit in the bear market. And I will be looking deeply. What I do shifts depending on the market. So when we're in a bear market, I'm always going to be accumulating Bitcoin and Ethereum, always. But I'll do most of that through trading. But in a bear market, I'll actually buy it too, because it'll be so discounted. And then I'll be looking at what else is super discounted. Well, which NFTs do I think really have long staying power, or at very least are going to go up a shitload in the next bull market? Stuff like that. And of course, metaverse land. Like, the things I'm most excited to buy in the bull market, bear market, are NFTs, metaverse land, and then just discounted Bitcoin and Ethereum. And gaming stuff, gaming NFTs too. I got $50. What should I buy? I would ask yourself, is it more valuable to put money in things that go up in value or down in value? I'll tell you if you answer that question. Sounds obvious, but I need you to answer it. There you go. So before you think about, you got $50, what should I buy? You should first take an inventory of what are you currently buying in your life, that when you buy it, it goes down in value. You buying a latte every day? You buying cigarettes every day? You buying beer every day? Are you eating out when you could eat in? Find a way to get more money to invest in things that go up in value. That's step one. Okay? And I really want to emphasize that point. Emphasize. And I would get more money. And then what I would do, if I had to do one thing, it's two things that I would do above all else. And if you've been listening to me for any amount of time, you know what they are. Number one, crypto trading. I would go take my free class and go learn crypto trading, because you can take your $50 and turn it into $100,000, whether the price of whatever goes up or down. That's what I would do. And then the other thing is I would stake it in DeFi 2.0. My preferred is Wonderland Time, because you get about 2% a day, which adds up to about 88,000% APY. I wouldn't chase the next Shiba Inu. I hope you really heard that. Go take my masterclass. Go take it. Free. Free. Most powerful thing you can do. Learn crypto trading. The link's in the bio. Or you can go to dailycryptobull.com. You doubt it? Well, then don't do it. If you've been on here listening, which you haven't, because you must have just came in, that's exactly what I said to everybody, wasn't it? Anyone that's listening, didn't I say that? I said by far most people won't even try it, because they will decide they know from the beginning. They won't even put in a little bit of money to see if it's legit. They'll just decide it's not, and they'll keep chasing the next fucking Shiba Inu, which is the most scammy, bullshit, non-legit thing you could chase. Mic drop. Not going to change my fucking opinion. The class, click the link in the bio, and there should be a button that says free masterclass. How I get Bitcoin and Ethereum for free. Or go to dailycryptobull.com. It'll be on there too. It'll just be a button. You will need to email opt-in, but I'm not spamming or scamming you or spamming, or I never even send messages to those emails. But you got to give me something. It's free, but you got to, at least for yourself, you got to at least say I'm paying my email address to watch this, because then you'll put a little bit more value on the class, and that's why I really do it. ACH and Jasmy. I don't know anything. I don't know much about them. I don't think I have any valuable thoughts to share with you. When do you receive? Oh, I'll include it. I'll add you in. You got to email me your TradingView username, and then I'll add you in. I'll do it right after this live stream. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll have to do it after the live stream. I'll have to get in there, add your username, and then I'll send you a quick video to show you how to add it into your account. But watch the classes first, especially if you're new to trading. Watch the classes first before you get into any trading. And you can also set up, by the way, a testnet account on Bybit, where you can trade for practice, where there's not any real money involved, but you can trade in the real market, not make any profits, but you don't lose anything either. You can actually practice trading and practice using Lever Atlas. Strawley, I start with the class for sure, because that's the way I set all this up. Like, you guys hear me talk about it, and I try to educate you as much as possible, but there's only so much I can do here. So I have a 90-minute masterclass to really get you up to speed. And then if you decide you want to go further, you can get a free trial of Lever Atlas, and I'll give you my entire crypto trading course, which is much more robust than just the class. It dives deeper and really dives deep into the strategy of doing it in a way that's easy to understand, and gets into a lot of more details that help you with the little things along the way, like how to do this, how to do that. And again, I normally charge $300 for that course, but I give it to you for free, and it's yours forever. If you just take me up on the free trial of Lever Atlas. If you decide not to continue with Lever Atlas and just cancel, you still get to keep the whole course. Like, I'm really here to help. But I need supporters too, because it costs money to run Lever Atlas and my employees and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, for Bybit, get a V. See, if you go watch the course, it'll show you what to do. Use a VPN. I use VPN Unlimited, and I just have the VPN put me in Germany, and then you can use it. Call the herd. My evangelist, Lever Atlas is sick, y'all. Call, did you make some money on the run up from 4,000 to 48? Because I got that thing at pretty much the bottom and got out pretty much the top. Thank you for the flame. And why? Lever Atlas showed me the shit looked bullish, so I got in, and it was a nice pump. Went up almost 20%. I took profit along the way, obviously. 200% one trade. Did you ride it the whole way up? You must have done so. So you were doing 10x leverage, most likely, and you rode it because it went up about 20%. So you rode it. Fucking awesome, awesome. Oh, I have goosebumps. See, when your success makes me like nothing is more valuable to me. Nothing. I literally have goosebumps. Look, hairs. Can you see it? My hairs are standing up, and I got goosebumps. So happy for you. And now it's just a skill that you have, and you'll just keep getting better and better. But be careful. Don't ever gamble. Use good risk management. Yeah. Oh, you did 20x? Call. That's fine. I do that sometimes too. But I'll put, obviously, less money in. Less of my own money. And that's a fine way to do it too. 20x. Call's getting real. That's one thing I say, because you make this money over time. But in one really bad trade you can lose it all. So you got to, and the only reason that would ever happen is because of you. So you got to be careful to keep your greed in check. Not that I'm saying you have it. You had to touch the sun. That's what I'm saying, is once you touch it, it can feel really good. And so you gotta, that's why I basically only do 10x, because that always gives me enough room. And I have a, for me, it's like, I have 4-year plans. That's the way I do it. Well, based on where we're at, right? So right now, it would be a 4-year plan, because we'll be at this point in the next bull cycle in 4 years from now. So my goal is to methodically accumulate. I'm not ever trying to get rich quick. That's me. I just hope you're using good risk management so that you really protect your downside. Because if that ever happens, it's your fault. And there's goodness in knowing that, but you also need to know that. 200% one trade. Love it. That's just crazy, right? Call. Doesn't that make, because you're brand new to trading, right? Doesn't that make everything else just look stupid? Once you know that this exists, once you do it, doesn't it make everything else just seem irrelevant? Guarantee you're not wondering what the next Shiba fucking Inu is, right? The next Doge. You're not looking for those 20% gains on your crypto coin. You're like, I don't give a shit. Because I don't care if the price goes up or down. I'm going to get paid my Bitcoin and Ethereum. It makes everything else look stupid. Call. Let me know what you think. You agree? Disagree? Or what do you think? Neva, my advice for beginners would be learn crypto trading from the beginning. Yeah, call. Exactly. It just makes everything else look dumb. You can make profits as it goes down. You make profits as it goes down. It changes everything. You don't care about bull and bear markets anymore. Overall over time, the shit's just going up. But you don't care about the big ups and downs. You love them. Both of them. Equally. And a lot of times you love the downs more. because it goes down faster than it goes up. So you make money faster when it goes down. Neville, what I would say is learn crypto trading. That's what I would say. Learn crypto trading. I have a free masterclass. The link is in the bio. Or you can go to dailycryptobull.com. Don't even mess around with what the other 99% are doing. Because if you go around listening, you're going to be listening to other beginners. And they're the worst people to listen to. Or the people that are exclusively talking to beginners. Because they're talking to beginners about what beginners think they want to hear. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. Because I've been around a while. So go take the masterclass. It's free. And if you watch it, you'll probably walk away with like, yeah, I need to do this. Because everything else looks stupid compared to doing that. Even in crypto, which makes everything else in the world look stupid. I'm going to hop off here in a second. I think my lady thinks she's going to be taking off, and I'll probably go with her, but I got to take a shower. And the sun's going to go down. Oh, it's crazy this time of year. Well, I thank you, Neva. Those are very kind words. But I will always tell you what I at least think you need to hear instead of what you want to hear. In other words, I'm always going to tell you what I think is actually going to benefit you the most, even if it's not what you want to hear. But yeah, take that class. I think that's all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna take a shower and roll out here before it's completely sundown today. Although it's been raining, so I don't even know if the sun's out. It's been in the studio here with y'all for 2-3 hours probably. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna go. Peace out. Bye, YouTube.